Hello. There's the game. It does that every time, and it gets me every time thinking it's gonna be broken. Hello, how are we? We're gonna do some more empathy farming today, and I'm excited. Let's do this one. Let me in. There was, what did they call it? A hot fix. So I think I made a comment one time that one of our interactions with Jerry was short. I think we missed. There was supposed to be like a little carousel thing. Unless we got it. You know what? Let me actually, I will go in and peek. Because it should be a thing. One of the collectibles for him, right? Where are ya? Jerry? Yeah. Create art from junk. I think it's that one. And I thought we did that, but maybe not. Anyway, tiny thing. Not a big deal. The other thing that they fixed was that noise that when you back out in the data decks when you're scrolling, and it like makes the really fast scrolling noise, they made that go away, which I'm happy about. Speaking of, let's look at our notebook, our handy dandy notebook. We want to talk to Wyndolyn. I want to maybe talk to Koa again. But Wyndolyn's thing is you talk to her in all the directions of the house. So I'm wondering maybe this is the north one.
If you're coming to see if the kids are outside, they aren't. They got called back in to eat. And the kid with the green shirt? Still wearing his green shirt.
That shirt has to be dirty by now.
Oh, I know it is. I saw the kid fall on the ground 7 times. Things have been bustling on the street today. There was someone learning how to ride a bike out there. Ooh, a few people were sitting on the curb and talking. They were having a good time. I could hear them laughing from here. And those kids do nothing but play. Every day.
What else are you supposed to do when you're a kid?
I know there'll come a day when they don't play anymore and they don't even really like each other. But at least they have today.
That's a pretty intense view.
It's the truth. Nothing wrong with it. We live in a pretty great neighborhood. Everyone's friendly. Do you ever wonder what the neighbors say about you?
Should I be worried?
Definitely.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's okay. I'll protect you.
Thank you, Wyndolyn.
But they haven't seen you out of the house in how long?
At least over a month. We were at like 40 days, I think.
Oh, I suppose the amount of time isn't important. I'm just lucky I get to spend equal parts inside and outside. No offense, but life would be pretty boring otherwise. Don't you have fun in here? Not as much as they have out there. It's okay. I don't blame you, though. It's just the way things are. I suppose we can't all have the carefree life of children. But surely we can have more fun than we are having now. What would you do if you did go outside, And I don't want you to answer right now. I know it will just stress you out. Think about it, and meet me back here. And yes, that means I would like for you to leave now.
Okay.
You're making me kind of sad.
Oh, sorry.
Bye.
So let's go. Can we use like the kitchen sink?
The room feels oddly humid when you walk in, almost as if you just finished running the shower. The reason soon becomes clear, however.
Hello.
You see River speaking with someone on fire. Or made of fire, anyway. Steam rises from River's skin, filling the room with warm air.
You really gotta learn to relax, homie.
I can relax just fine. Just please tell me how to be more likable.
You're already likable. What do you mean?
Well, I don't know if I can do that.
I heard you telling Scandelabra how to up his game yesterday.
Yeah, and dude did not like that one bit. I never seen him so huffy. He was all like, man, You impugned my skills at La Sex? I was like, no, bro, I'm just trying to tell you there's a better way. He didn't even let me get into my theory or anything. But yeah, like, I can tell you how to talk to others more effectively. But I don't think I can give you some magic key to being likable.
River seems deeply disappointed by this response.
Can you tell me one thing, then? Which version of me do you think is the best?
Well, not the best. All of you is great. But if I had to choose, I mean, who doesn't like a little steam? It's steamy, you know? Totally sexy. If you lead with steam, you really can't go wrong romantically.
Fair.
I see.
Dante gives you a friendly wave as he leaves. When he's gone, the room feels colder.
Hey, you weren't listening to that, were you?
I might have been.
God, just forget whatever you heard, all right? Please?
River runs a hand through her flowing hair as if it might restore her dignity. Her expression changes to something a bit cheerier and hollower.
Now, what can I do for you, honey? You must have come here for a reason.
This conversation is too familiar. She's clearly going through a routine.
Why can't you be the reason?
It's just not realistic. I'm usually the means to an end. You want to wash your hands? A quick in and out.
Oh.
You want to cook? Fill a pot with water and assemble your ingredients, the real star of the show. Even when you want a bath. I mean, Bathsheba is the main attraction there.
Not really, especially if you use a bath bomb.
I help make the bath happen, but it's about the vibes, the comfort, the soak.
Yeah, you can't do that without water.
And I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong.
I love when she blushes, it's so cute.
It's better that way. But just don't be surprised if I'm surprised.
What about going swimming? For all the times I've been vulnerable around you, I thought you'd be more comfortable by now.
Vulnerable?
Hello, with a bathroom. You basically see me at my worst all the time.
Well, I don't know. I think you look cute when you're tired. And naked.
River's cheeks are steaming again.
Why does she look angry, though?
And it's my job to help you during those times. I work really hard, you know, and yet nobody ever seems grateful to have me around. When I'm gone or late, or not the way people want me to be, though, nobody has a problem complaining about it then. All I want is to know what exactly people want from me so I can give it to them. If you don't want anything from me, and you can't give me that...
I want to say the bottom one, but I always feel like that one's mean. Chasing everyone else's approval isn't going to make you happy.
Easy for you to say. You're yourself no matter where you go.
So
you have no idea what it's like for someone like me. You just want me to be myself, like I'm not literally changing at the molecular level all day, every day, all over this fucking house. But sure, okay. I'll just do what I want to do, which is apparently standing here and talk to you.
River seems to be almost talking herself down from this angry little ledge she's on. She folds her arms over her chest, looking away from you for a good while. Eventually she exhales, seemingly more relaxed than she'd been.
So, what do you want to talk about then?
Tell me something about you no one else knows.
Well...
This throws River. It takes her a little while to speak, but she does consider your request.
I love to paint.
Amazing.
Watercolor, of course. I don't have much time for it, but it's one of the things that makes me happiest.
Maybe you could show me your work sometime?
I don't know. Don't ask me that. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm just gonna go. Bye.
Oh my goodness, okay. Who else we got? Hector. Wait. There are collectibles for Hector that we didn't get, so I am curious to talk to him again. Maybe do it from the attic. So I think the last time we talked to him, we had like a mission. Like we're on a quest or whatever. Also, this peeling part of the wallpaper, I know it's intentional, but whew, I hate it. Wait, is it Wall? Oh, it's
hello
Florence.
again.
Hello.
I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
Yep.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Celia tells me you've been leaving bottles around your desk.
Oh, goodness. Did I forget to clean those up again? I'm hopeless. But I'm happy to hear she's noticed something different about me, at least. That means it's working. I've been sampling some new things the past few weeks. It's a special new line of bottled air from Airway.
Yep. Of course, bottled air, a quality product.
Yes! Activated air to improve the mind and body. And it has the most interesting business model.
I still don't understand why it's in a whipped cream canister. What is the... why?
Now, normally you just buy a product from the store and that's it, right? Well, with activated air from Airway, you can buy your own kit and sell them to other people. And then those people can start selling their own little kits. And you get a cut of each sale.
Yep.
They call it a resale triangle. Isn't that fun?
So fun. It's very interesting.
Isn't it? Now, I'm not really cut out for the business angle myself. Or the business triangle, as those Airway people would say. But the label says that anybody seen through the activated air will become irresistibly eye-catching.
So you spray it in the air, and then you look through that air you just sprayed, and the person is now hot? Sure. I'll take it. Seems legit. Also, congrats, Fizzy, on being first.
It's like a magical lens floating all around your body. That's why I bought 10 packs.
10?
You can't buy the products by themselves, you see. It's a whole process.
Oh my god.
They're quite expensive, but it'll all be worth it when they work.
Are you trying to catch anyone's eye in particular?
Oh, well, maybe. A Flora has to have her secrets.
I just realized that her little shrug or whatever here is exactly the blanket that's on our bedroom floor. I just thought it was a cute carpet pattern, but no, it literally matches. I think you're plenty eye-catching already, Florence.
Oh, goodness, flatterer. You don't have to butter me up, dear. After all, the primary flavoring agent in many of Airway's air bottles is actually butter. I'm covered in it.
So does that mean my floor is covered in butter? How am I not slipping and falling on my ass all the time? Also, why butter in the air?
The ants love it.
We have ants? Dude, we have ants. We have roaches. What kind of place are we living in? How does it look this nice? We got bugs everywhere.
Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Can I go to the...
Oh!
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, I'll talk to you later.
What else do you need?
Hello. Oh wait, can we not do anything yet? Just wanted to see you.
You have done so. Keep well.
Yeah, okay. Hector, may I speak to you, my dear?
My love, you have returned.
As always.
There is, you know, the most amazing rush of air in my chest each time I behold you now.
Oh, that's just okay.
Well, what can I say? You inspire me. You are like breathing freedom.
Okay, so I must have to do that next time.
A grande dame with
right.
a gothic vibe regards you with an expression that's hard to read. She holds your forgotten, formerly trendy robot dog in her arms, petting him idly.
Look at the robot dog. I'm in love with her and him.
Well, well. If it isn't the one who made me. Ugh. I don't know. I suppose I'm a bit... disappointed. For someone who's amassed such a varied and confusing collection of bits, you just look so... normal.
Yeah, I know, I'm average, sorry.
I was hoping for a real Frankenbrine to go with all this preservation.
Oh. Do you hate me already? Kind of feels like you hate me already. Am I a pickle in this scenario? Don't worry, I'm weirder than I seem.
Oh, excellent.
The dog gets happy too.
Normalcy can be boring. And I do so loathe being bored. All this time I've been in your house, and this is the first time you come up to visit me. I think I'll make use of your presence, long delayed though it is, by holding your feet to the fire.
What's on her shoulder? Is it one of those little, fortune thingies that you used to make? You put it on your fingers and then you, like, move it around a little? I don't remember what those things are called. My what now?
It means I'm going to put the screws to you. Hold you accountable. Isn't it wonderful when the process of something is as agonizing as the result is pleasurable?
I
You should
guess.
have done this long ago. For yourself, if not for me. At long last, we are going to go through all of this. Every single piece. We're going to see, sort, and dispose of each object stuffed in the corners up here, and finally, order will reign.
No, not Chinese finger traps, because those just go like this, right? It was like you fold a piece of paper and you write like little fortune things in the flaps, and then you like push it and pull it together a few times, and then yeah. You know what I mean.
I love chaos as much as the next memory, but enough is enough. I'm starting to look like Jerry.
No. I mean, you are both cute. But if I get rid of all this old stuff, won't I be getting rid of you too?
Oh no. You are long past the point of no return with me. I exist now, and I'll go on existing.
Okay.
The cleansing I'm demanding will simply mean that I can exist with some semblance of dignity. Though perhaps I shouldn't ask you to do this with me. I know how tantalizing it is to be worried to distraction. But no, needs must. We've established I won't die. Though, another time, that might be fun. Let's get on with it.
I'm ready, let's do it.
The first of your tasks for me is to gather Cam and Artt, so that we might proceed efficiently.
Okay. I'll go get them and come back.
These two are both necessary for our project to proceed, so off you go.
Okay. So... Oh, goodness.
Hey, you came back!
Uh-huh.
I'm so happy you came back. Being up here in the attic, it feels like people only come up for little bits of time and then they try to leave as soon as they can because, I don't know, for some reason a lot of people think attics are scary.
Oh, I didn't think of this, but it just so happened to be that we did our last heart up here. For Zoey to show up, from what I heard in Sinnoh's chat, it has to be that you use your last heart up here and then she shows up, because it still worked when I, like, did the space bar, the love hearts at her. Which is interesting, but I can make that work.
I've never felt that way. For me, it's like a playground up here.
Alive people are afraid of things in attics.
Like what?
Like spiders?
Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I do wish people would stay longer, though. Even if they can't see me, it would be nice just to watch them. Like human TV. Jeez, I wish I had a TV. Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, how can you see me?
I don't think I know exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch you move boxes around and search for that same amazing Christmas sweater every year. Though you have stopped coming by lately. But you've never even looked at me before. Like through me, which is cool, but never at me.
I have these cool glasses called Dateviators. Oh, right.
Whoa, awesome. Tell me everything.
I already wear glasses, but look, we have heart-shaped glasses. So I was gonna put them up here. We could vibe with them. They let me directly acknowledge a thing's existence. AKA
Okay, you say
date.
thing, not person. So does that mean...
Yeah, true. You are a thing then. Doors, walls, chairs, windows, all of it.
That's... If I wasn't already dead, I would absolutely just die again from the coolness of this. You can talk to anything? Anything you want, you just put on the glasses and you can talk to it? Like it's real?
It is real.
Wait, so then how are you talking to me? Because I'm not a thing. Well, then I guess I'm something in between a thing and a person. You're noticing now. So, like, wow. I feel so happy, but it's weird. I think I feel sad?
That's okay. Sad is pretty normal sometimes.
Oh, really? That's good to hear. I felt sad a lot when I was alive, but since I died, I've just been mostly happy all the time, and I haven't had to think about the stuff that used to make me so sad. I think there's something about being a ghost that makes things harder to feel. Like, sadness can feel so heavy sometimes, and if I can't even lift the latch on the attic window, how am I gonna lift something as heavy as sadness, right? It would just fall right through me. That's kind of funny. I guess that's funny.
That is funny.
Good to hear. But your glasses, this idea that you can talk to anything, to anybody, like, does it feel like you have friends? What does it feel like to have friends?
A lot of these things in this house have a lot of attitude. It feels pretty good, honestly.
Oh man, I would love that. Oh boy, okay, this is weird. I'm having another feeling, I think.
Are you going to disappear?
No, not yet. It's so strange. Like I said, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to have met you. I'm loving that you're here. I can't wait to play all the games, and I want to show you how I can go through the wall if I really concentrate, because that honestly is amazing. And the most amazing part is that when I go through that wall, I end up right back in the same room again.
That sounds awful.
Like I'm in this crazy loop where wherever I go, there I am.
That's pretty meta. So you can't leave this room?
Nope, but I want it.
What's it?
I want what you have. I want the glasses.
I don't think they're mine to give.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe I want to talk with these others around me. Maybe I want what you have. I want to have friends too.
Are you saying you're lonely?
Oh my god, that's it! I am lonely! And if I could have all these friends, why did I not even know they were all here? You know? They can't see me because no one can see me because dead.
Cause dead.
And I can't see them because I don't have the glasses or because, again, dead. And I'm lonely. It's tough stuff.
You're dealing with it well.
I told you, most emotions are super heavy. Like, even real joy is really heavy. But this light, peppy thing? I'm basically a paper butterfly. I think it's kind of cool. So it remains just me. Alone. And you say there's all these other beings here.
It's really crowded living alone.
Yeah, if you can talk to every object here, it must feel overwhelming sometimes. Even just talking to you one-on-one, I'm overwhelming myself. I don't know, there's something about you, though. And not just those glasses. There's something about you being here that is making it so that I can feel these things. Maybe you're, like, holding the feelings.
Mayhaps.
And I can feel them with you? What else can I feel, I wonder? Are there other emotions besides loneliness?
Yes, you will fall in love with me one day. Hell yeah, there are. We can make a list and feel every single one.
That sounds like a great idea! I have mastered loneliness already, so that's good. Oh wait, this is terrible.
Oh no.
Help me. Please help me.
What? Are you crying?
I am so... Oh, maybe I haven't mastered this one. I didn't even think a non-corporeal being could cry. Have you ever seen anything this crazy? I feel crazy. I'm so lonely.
It feels so bad.
Oh, it's happening again. I'm gonna disappear. Oh, I wonder if I'm still gonna be crying when I come back. You're gonna come back, right? I still want to feel the feelings.
Once again, Zoey is fading before your very eyes, but it doesn't stop her trying to speak to you.
And I have so much to show you. I can turn somersaults in midair.
I love her. Bing. Okay, so I will try Koa again, just to see if anything's different. Maybe I have to pick a different...
Hey, come on over and have a seat, buddy.
Happy to.
Awesome. It's a good day to spend some nice quiet time together, isn't it?
Isn't it always?
You know it.
Koa tries to relax, but it doesn't seem to come to him today. He sighs, shaking his head.
Who am I kidding? It's just too much on my mind. Sorry to break the silence, but it's important.
That's
We've
okay.
been hanging out a lot lately, and I'm glad it happened. I've been having some trouble getting my mind around some things, and having you here, well, it's just made some things real clear to me. So I hope you won't be upset with what I'm about to say.
I could never be upset with you, Koa.
I've got one last gift that I think will say it much better than I can.
How cute! Candy me up, Big Daddy. Will he like that? I want to say that.
See that one in the middle? The heart?
He didn't even have much of a reaction. That's okay.
Can you read that for me?
I want you to read it.
I love you. You dropped these. And I know it's a little too soon for love,
It's never too soon for love, Koa.
but you make me feel safe and happy. And as a couch, a gift like this means more than words. I've been holding on to this, hoping for the right time to give it to you.
Eat the candies immediately. Thank you.
My previous owner, he used to talk nonstop. He never took a moment to relax. He was always on the phone, gabbing away. It just made me nuts. I couldn't even hear myself think, you know? I came to appreciate the silence all the more. The fact that you could respect my wishes every time I asked. You really gave me the space to be me. I've had so much on my mind lately, and your presence near me has just been such a blessing. You calmed my thoughts and let me sort through them. And with all that time to think, I know now that I just want to keep enjoying the silence with you. What do you say? You want to keep doing this with me?
Hell yeah. I stale Valentine heart you too, Koa.
That might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Koa envelops you in his strong arms, wrapping you into a hug that feels like a sweet ocean breeze.
I'm the luckiest couch in the world. Wanna cuddle?
Of course. Hell yeah.
You and Koa spend a pleasant time cuddled up in each other's arms. You had no idea your couch could be this comfortable.
Amazing.
You make me feel so cozy inside.
I love Koa. He's so cute. Okay, we got our points for him, so let me know that. Trying to keep track. It's a little difficult. It's a new day, so we could talk to Wyndolyn. Let's talk to her at this one again. Oh, sorry, Jeremy.
You being here can mean only one thing. You've put some thought into what you would do if you went outside.
Mm-hmm. I sure did.
You followed directions well. That is refreshing. What would you do out there? And this is strictly hypothetical, so there aren't any wrong answers.
There isn't anything outside that interests me. I'd run around like those kids. I'd walk around and take in nature. Or if we had 70 poise, I would steal one of those cars that drives by. Would she like that? I'd walk around and take in nature.
Okay.
She don't like it.
That sounds kind of boring, but okay. I mean, if you wanted to take in nature, you can just look out with me. But to each their own.
What's wrong with my choice?
No one knows when you'll go outside again. I'd think you would use the opportunity to do something bold.
So you would have liked it if I said I would take the car. Got it,
But
got it.
You might not be a bold person. Not everyone can be. I often think the choices are wasted on some people. Present company excluded. Mostly. I am proud of you for participating in the thought experiment, though. Baby steps are important.
Thank you for noticing the effort.
I simply call it like I see it.
Wyndolyn starts suddenly, her head following a distant flash of movement you only just notice out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah?
Ooh, the kid from across the street is back out with a ball and mitt. He's playing catch with his mother. That is so sweet. You know what? I think I'm gonna watch. See you later.
Wyndolyn doesn't even wait for you to leave, resting her hands on the windowsill as she busies herself watching your neighbors outside.
Throw the ball a little harder, buddy. I'm invested.
Man, I'm gonna have to ask Thibaut if we can do Chinese food for dinner tonight or something. I keep wanting it. Oh, we have to talk to, Pirate Buddy.
Wow! I've not felt quite this elevated since... my God! Since I can remember! What a jape! What a rip-roaring ramble through daring, danger, death, and great deeds!
Hello, Kenna. How are you? Is he on our empathy list? He's not. Which one is he on? He's poise.
Have you seen? Have you noticed? Shield your eyes if you must. I'm mobile!
Uh-huh.
A mass of cockroaches dressed as pirates and armed with cocktail swords materialize from seemingly nowhere, brandishing their weapons at you.
The one on the left's hat with the little skull and crossbones? I'm obsessed. Got off work at 2. Nice, nice. At least you are free. Oh my god, is that the cockroach army?
Indeed! My new friends here are really quite amenable and exceedingly well disciplined. All I need to do is issue the command and they muster en masse beneath my bottle and then we're off.
Oh my god.
Do you know, since we returned from our great expedition, I've been to the kitchen, the bathroom, and the foot of the stairs. I'm unstoppable! I'm a force! And when we do stop to drink rum and swap wild tales of our exploits, I find I quite enjoy their humor.
You're giving the cockroaches rum.
I believe that as a species, they may have gotten a somewhat undeservedly poor reputation. They're quite funny.
They're huge.
Oh, yes, quite. Quite true. But they're funny. And after all, couldn't the same things be said about me? With the possible exception of huge. Although in recent days, I've begun to think that perhaps there might be some advantages to how I am sized. But enough of this tomfoolery. What brings you back to the foot of the ocean's own overthrow?
The ooh. Wanted to see if you were still weak enough to get hurt when I make fun of you. I still don't get your self-naming, but I just wanted to say hi.
See, you're still a waster of time. I'll bring you hi to me when you could be bringing me adventure. Or captives, or even a piece of jewelry, or a fascinating chicken who crossed your path. Or a dagger. But no, you bring me hi.
It was that or make fun of you.
I've decided that I do not hate you.
Excellent, that's what I was going for.
I doubt we shall ever be close bosom companions, but I will not kill you. I may occasionally try to kill you, truth be told, but that is my nature. And in your case, I do not necessarily mean it as anything personal.
I'll be very comforted by that. Thank you, Jacques.
As closely as I can approximate the concept of friendship, to be truthful, the word sticks in my throat like an overripe date. We are friends. Ask nothing of me, And don't push your luck with smiling or waving or trying to pat me on the shoulder or anything. But I do not hate you, and I will not kill you.
Okay,
Congratulations.
thank you. Congratulations for what?
There are very few beings on my list of do not hate, will not kill. And now, I'm off. Myself and my army, off to the horizon and beyond, in search of good violence and glory. Never thought to have a co-captain, but you'll do.
Oh, we got the points for that. So does that mean we can't relationship him? No, we have to be able to. We'll continue that later. Sync is still on. Talk to River again. Sounds good. Oh! Was that Daisuke? I'm so sorry.
River seems to have no shortage of visitors whenever you run into her. This time, her companion is a statuesque figure in black. You recognize Lady Memoria right away.
Well, I'm lucky we found her last night, I guess.
Don't concern yourself with the opinions of those beneath you. There is only one real answer to your question to begin with.
Yeah.
Ice, my dear. Ice preserves perfectly. It leaves everything just as it should be, forever beautiful. That aside, a lady never allows herself to boil over. Do not let them see you crack. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Memoria breezes out of the room, not even looking your way. Perhaps she didn't see you, or perhaps she's just lost in her own thoughts. River doesn't seem at all encouraged by Memoria's advice. When she sees you, she starts for a moment, then sighs.
Oh, hey.
What was that all about?
Nothing. Just wanted to see what Memoria thinks about me. Everyone I talk to has a different opinion about which version of me they like best. Nobody has said the same thing. What am I supposed to do with 10 different answers?
Just count them up and average them.
But somebody will be unhappy no matter what that way. And that's the exact thing I'm trying to avoid. I can't even help changing, you know? Even if I did have a preference for one state, I'm always gonna have to be something else. So there's no point in putting myself out there like that just to be told I'm not good enough anyway.
I like you just the way you are, no matter what state that is.
Thanks.
River falls silent, perhaps thinking over what you've said to her, or perhaps turning over everyone else's words. She sits, drawing her knees up to her chest and looking off into the distance. Whatever is on her mind, it's plain to see she's 1,000 miles away.
I'll leave you alone.
Wait, would you stay?
Sure.
I never thought someone could see the worst sides of me and stick around. I'm so glad you're still here.
You're way too much, but you're still hot. We might just be getting to know each other, but...
It's funny you say that. I know you so intimately, but you have no idea about me. It's so much easier to just hide behind whatever you think I am, whatever you want me to be. What can I do for you, sugar? Everyone likes that river. What happens when you see all the ugly parts of me? What do we do when you know it's all lies?
We're not swamp water, so I think we'll be good. Walk in the other direction as fast as I can. Get to know the messy, real river.
What if you don't like her?
At least that dislike will be something real. Not everyone will like you, and that's okay.
I want to believe you, but that part still scares me. Well, thanks for listening. I gotta think about all of this. I'm clearly not gonna find any answers in asking everybody else.
She sighs.
Guess it's all on me. See you later.
Okay, bye. What do we got? One more. We could talk to Cabrizzio.
Buongiorno. It is so wonderful to see you again. Tell me, come stai? How are you?
I'm talking to you, so I'm wonderful.
Eccellente. I was just thinking that today is a beautiful day to smile. And then, here you are. I cannot help but smile to see you. I am truly aligned with the will of the gods, it seems.
I was hoping to learn a little more about you.
Oh, is that right? I am tickled by your curiosity. I have always loved this phrase, tickled, and it is truly how I feel. I giggle and twist in the warm light of your interest.
What do we have in here? Ask him about his past. Tell me about your past.
I'm afraid that might bore you, amore.
Never.
There are so many more beautiful things we could be sharing.
You could never bore me. Speaking of sharing beautiful things, what do you have underneath that jacket?
This jacket? My jacket. Underneath is my body. I've been thinking so much lately of changing my look. If it pleases you, I would undress and show you what I've been working with. I will not undress here, but later, when it is time.
Well, I'll have to hold you to that promise then.
Bellissimo, perfetto. Grazie, amore. It is a promise. Al cuore non si comanda. You can't rule the heart. It is a popular saying in the romantic comedies. I find it especially true right now. The heart wants what it wants, no?
I wonder if I should have pressed him on his past. You watch romantic comedies?
I do. I love them. I would say it is a guilty pleasure, but for that saying to apply, I would have to experience guilt. Which I do not. Guilt is a wasted emotion. Telly treats me to a good movie every now and then, and each occasion is the source of much celebration and excitement. What can I say? I am a piccolo sciocco for love, in all its expressions. I can truly say that I have not been this happy since, well, long ago.
Do you want to talk about it?
You really wish to listen? As you know, this is not a subject I discuss often. In fact, when given the chance, I will talk about almost anything else. But there is something about you. There is something about this moment that tells me it might be time. I might be all right. I might be safe to feel this again. Do you know what I find most enchanting about romantic movies?
No, what?
The characters go through so much. There's always the misunderstandings, the mistakes. Sometimes there is cruelty too. But no matter what, in the end, l'amore vince. Love triumphs. It is no surprise that I find it romantic, but for me also, it is a comfort. No matter what the storms, then love is there, and it will be there when the clouds clear away. It is a truth of the cosmos. Perhaps to some this will sound silly, but amore, it sustains me.
I like romantic comedies too, actually.
Do you? How wonderful. I love them all. Even the ones I have heard called cheesy, amore. Even though, do you know, I do not like cheese at all. But
right.
I love these movies. You know, amore, at this point in the movie, one of the characters must offer a vulnerability. I would like it to be me. May I tell you a truth?
Of course you can. I'm here with and for you.
Years ago, I lived with someone. I grew quite close to them. The days we shared seemed to last forever. It was idyllic.
Is he trying to say he used to be a picnic basket?
They took loving care of me, and in return I kept things organized. I expressed my love for them by creating a space that pleased, where the good feelings grew like flowers in the sun. It is difficult to say, but this was my first love. A true love. I was happy for a long time living in this Arcadia.
But then...
But as we all know, change is the only constant. Even the most perfect flower will eventually fade and wither. It still burns in my heart to think they might not have known the depth of my love. Given a chance, Would I have done things differently? Would I have been braver and told them? Would I have let them go at all? I truly do not know.
Well, they didn't have the deviators, so how would you tell them, silly? You should have opened yourself fully.
When I say I have painful memories, I do not mean the pain is from someone hurting me, or the pain of loving the wrong person, someone who would not love me back. I loved them with my life, and then one day they were gone. The moment has passed. I wonder so often where they are now, how they are doing, are they happy? There is so much unexpressed, so much I still carry that, in truth, is not mine at all. It belongs to them, this love, this gratefulness. I never got to tell them thank you.
What would I mean by let's go back? Like, let's go find her and speak to her? Because I don't think I could do that. Thank you for sharing this.
Amore, I have not ever thought I would grow so fond of another again. I did not believe I had the room for such a glorious bloom to grow a second time. But here you are. You are this spring after a long winter, and I could not go on without sharing this with you. It is my past. It is so much of what I carry. Thank you for listening.
Anytime.
Thank you for the chance to know you.
Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate your story.
You are too kind. It feels inevitable for me to tell you now that I love you.
I love you too, but I cannot help but wonder something.
What's on your mind?
Oh, I have it. This story sounds very familiar to me.
Familiar?
Something about your past and your stories in general.
Ah, that. Yes, I might know why that is. I have something to confess to you.
Go ahead, it's alright.
This, my life, my stories, it is all from the movies that are near and dear to my heart. I wish more than anything that I could travel and be worldly. It has been such a deep and passionate dream of mine that I think I have gotten lost. I have created a life that was never mine. Of course, part of it was that I so wanted to impress you. I have watched you, and you have fascinated me.
So does that mean he was not a picnic basket?
But it was never just about you. My spirit yearns for something more. My heart cries out for adventure, for espresso under the ancient archways, and the music and the calling voices. Ah, amore, my love, I am so sorry. Please, please understand.
I do understand, but who you really are is wonderful too.
Oh, my love, I sing your praises until the world ends. Amore mio, my heart is a field of wildflowers, swaying gently in the wind, tended to by the earth and sun. I have always wanted a beautiful garden of my own, but to think that it might grow here, in my heart. To think that I could share such a private abundance with another who sees the flowers in striking hues as I make them. The infinite color and riotous beauty beams from me. The way you have made me feel is unreal. This love will be our masterpiece. To have the full beauty of the world, an exquisite you. My life reflects in on itself until I am blinded by how much I see. Amore, you are eternally the brightest star in my sky. Te amo.
Te amo. Amazing.
I will never love anyone the way I love you, amore.
But will he still take his jacket off for us? Because that would be nice. I didn't realize we were one conversation away from finishing that. Oh, and just like that, he's gone. Alright, bedtime. Oh, it's very sparkly. He talked about cheese, and that reminded me that we need cheese for Vaughn. So we need to go talk to Freddy in the morning. So I want to do that. I don't think either of them are on the empathy list. No, they're not. But that's okay. I still want to get it done. Oh, Freddy.
Time for a snack.
Hey, Freddy, just looking for some cheese.
Looking for some cheese is the kind of talk for someone on a quest.
I mean, you're right.
This ain't a snack, huh?
Nope, it's for Von Trapp.
Wow. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Well, I got a block of cheddar with your name on it. Or, well, his name. Anyway, hope it does the trick.
Freddy hands you a small block of cheese.
I love it. Excellent, thanks.
No problem. See you later, cool kid.
Hell yeah. Time to feed the rat man in our basement. Sorry, Dorian. Oh, twice in a row. Oh, what is this? Oh, the geode.
You expected some manner of dazzling beauty when you focused your gaze on the beautiful geode in your office, but you couldn't have imagined this goddess.
So that's why she has the hearts on her shoulder, because she's got little hearts on her. But what are those? Why does she have them?
Her crystalline eyes upon you stop you in your tracks. The planes of her sculpted face glitter so beautifully, you're almost tempted to touch her. But the aura of power that radiates from her stops your hand.
You are new.
New?
Yes, new. Not old. This is what new means. I have heard stories of the master of this household from Aaron. Another green young shoot convinced of their own immortality. Even as the wildfires rage closer and closer.
I don't think I'm immortal.
No, mortals always think this way.
What?
I am a geode here in your home, but I am so much more. I am the earth that nurtures you. I am the elements that imperil you. I am all that was and all that will be. The first and the last. The beginning and the end.
Damn, that's a lot of titles. Can I just call you Ro?
No.
Okay.
I have wondered when you might make your presence known to me. I hear of your comings and goings from the others in this place. Your antics are most amusing to me.
Happy to help.
Very good. I have things to tend to now. Important things far beyond your kin. You may go now.
Okay. Okay, we'll talk to Von Trapp. And then, who else was it she wanted me to talk to? It was, Artt and someone else.
Vaughn sniffs once, twice, 3 times, each sniff bigger than the last. His nostrils flare cartoonishly.
What is this my nostrils detect? You brought it!
Hell yeah, I did. Says 10. Is it good enough?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't just try that. Ugh, really? Puns? You doing this?
Absolutely.
Vaughn takes the cheese from you, bringing it in close and inhaling its scent in a manner so obscene, you're forced to look away.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! This is the good stuff, I can tell. Aha! Oh, I'm gonna be covered in rats in no time!
Are you okay? You seem louder than normal.
I'm louder because I'm happy and gleeful!
Okay, okay.
Stupid human couldn't even see glee if it bit him in the tail!
I was just making sure. Is the lack of light down here bothering you? You seem a little stressed. I think you've been in this crawl space for too long. Yeah, you seem a little stressed.
Stressed? Hey, stressed? Okay, maybe I'm a little stressed. But you'd be too if you had one job and no way of doing it.
I lost my job to an AI chat bot. I'm stressed. An AI chat bot. Love that. That's my favorite kind of bot. I guess you're right.
But that was then. This is now. Because you You beautiful thing, you brought me this glorious cheese. Now leave me alone so I can do my job.
Sure thing, buddy. No problem. I've gotcha. Alright. Hey Cam, I need a favor.
Yo.
Memoria.
Okay.
It appears that Cam is interested in helping with Lady Memoria. Artt is still required for her request.
Oh.
Cool. Oh, sorry, Lux. I can talk to Artt from the bedroom, right? Winter wants me to talk to Penelope. I can do that in the morning.
Hello. How are we today? What are we feeling? How can the wide world of artistic expression help you?
Memoria sent me, actually. We need your help in the attic.
Ah, dear Memoria. Isn't she gothic? I am such a fan. Let's go.
And with that, your quest for Lady Memoria is complete.
Cool. Oh, wait. Does she come back even if we don't do it in that room? Wait. Hell yeah. Okay. Get over here, girl.
Hi! You're back again!
I am indeed. How are you feeling?
Aw, you're so nice. I'm great. I feel great. You're great. You're here. You're the only person I know. Did you know that? That's just wild to me.
I did know that.
Can you imagine if you were a jerk?
True.
Huh! What if the only person I knew in the whole world was a jerk? That would suck.
I wonder how she'll be in the hate run. How do you know it would suck if I'm the only person you know and I'm not a jerk?
Oh, because I've known jerks. Like back when I was alive, I knew one. Ooh, he was a bad one. Like if you took a normal jerk and then you put him on stilts and you put him in a sumo suit, so he was like 3 times the size of a normal jerk, that was this jerk.
I thought you didn't have any memories of your life.
Whoa. Oh my god, I remember someone. It's you! It's you being here! You're helping me remember and feel all this new stuff!
I thought she was trying to be like, it's you! You're the one who was a jerk to me!
It's overwhelming. Oh my god. How awesome! I'm overwhelmed! Whoa, this is crazy. It's like there's a roller coaster in my chest. I can feel my chest. Is that normal?
For living people, yeah. For a ghost, I don't know. Oh yeah, I can feel all the parts of my body. Well,
I can't wait to feel those. My parts, not yours.
Why not both?
Though, maybe if we got to know each other better, we... Rudy.
Who? Rudy?
He actually used to live here. His name was Rudy, and when I knew him, he... I don't remember exactly. He used to wear this really long vest. It was like dark green or light brown. He was older than me, I know. I think, at least. How old do I seem to you?
I'd guess early 20s.
Thank you. Still, I am pretty sure he was older than me. Oh, and he was super into witchery and stuff. He was always coming home with crazy books and bags full of crystals and oils and herbs. Sometimes I would walk by this house at night and I'd see the whole attic window just lit up with candlelight flickering. I don't remember ever seeing other people in here though, so was he alone? Was he just up here chanting to himself about stuff?
Maybe.
I guess it would have been right here. He would have been doing these ceremonies and whatever, right where we're standing. Well, you're standing, I'm floating. I only ever saw him out of the house when he was going shopping for more witch stuff. And he always had on that weird vest and had these super deep pockets. He always had his hands in his pockets.
He's whacking himself off through his pants. Hey, yeah, that might be creepy.
Zoey flickers, like someone just adjusted some spectral cable tethering her to this world.
Oh, damn it, no! I'm gonna go away soon. This stupid disappearing thing has never bothered me before now, but I want to be here. I want to talk to you. I'm onto something. It is so frustrating to really want something and not be able to keep it. I've never experienced this before. Frustration. How interesting. Oh my god, this is so strange. Can you actually do me a favor?
I can try. Yeah, absolutely. What's up?
I used to have this necklace. Really pretty, little gold necklace. I remember it had a pink heart pendant. I haven't thought about it in years, but all of a sudden, I can't think about anything else. It's important. It's really important.
Okay.
All this talk about Rudy, somehow that necklace is connected. That necklace, maybe I was wearing it when he...
When he whacked himself off in the attic?
When I died. I think I need it in order to remember.
Bad time. Sorry.
I want so badly to remember. I can't go back to just floating around up here and not remembering anything about my life or who I was, to feeling so alone now that I can feel. I need you to find that necklace for me. Have you seen it?
No. I've met a time capsule in the basement. Could that be where your stuff is?
A time capsule? That sounds perfect! And you met it? Like, you talked to it because it was like a person to you? That's still the most amazing thing I've ever heard. You meet objects. Ah! Okay, can you go back and talk to... Who is the time capsule?
His name is Bodhi.
Bodhi. Wow. Okay, can you go back and talk to Bodhi and ask him if he's seen my necklace?
Sure. Yeah, for sure. You'd like him, I think. He's really cool.
I love cool stuff. I mean, I think I do. Why wouldn't I? Cool stuff rocks. Come back with it and I'll tell you everything I remember.
Nice. A bedtime. Okay, Penelope. I think I can only talk to her downstairs. It's just the office supplies, right?
Perfection is not attainable, but if we choose perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Bombardi. Let me tell ya, Chance? Not perfect. Not even close.
I don't know what you're talking about. Chance is kind of perfect.
But through chasing perfection, I have attained excellence with tonight's date.
What was so bad about Chance?
Oh my god. Well, I thought we'd have so much to talk about. So what if he's a nerd? So am I! But he checked a stat sheet or rolled dice before he did everything.
As you should. You gotta know how you're gonna do, Penelope.
He ordered breadsticks, pasta, and tiramisu because he had proficiency in Italian dining. When it was time to go, he told me he wouldn't see me again because he rolled a 7, and a 1 through 10 meant he couldn't see me again.
Okay, that's fucked up.
And then dumped my fate! The universe against me!
Oh my god. I wouldn't need a dice to dump you. You deserve better. You deserve me.
I mean, does anybody deserve you? Maybe a movie star or a 60 billionaire. Not a regular bunch of office supplies like me, though. Okay, enough about that. Let me tell you about the absolute babe I got a date with. She's so out of my league, honestly. I think she was gonna say no. But Office Romance magazine says you can't hit a home run if you don't risk striking out. And I hit a romantic home run for sure this time.
Are you sure?
As if on cue, Skylar saunters into the office. Penelope lets out a girlish squeal.
There she is! The glasses of my dreams!
Oh, hey, you.
Oh no. Oh, you're about to get dumped. Hey Skylar, here for your date?
Well...
Skylar tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, unable to meet either of your gazes.
I'm really proud of you for getting out there, Penelope. And you asked me out. And I did say yes. And I've been trying to get ready for our date, but I'm sorry. I've never liked girls with glasses.
All right. Well, I don't stand a fucking chance then. How am I supposed to fall in love with everyone if Skylar's got a bias against me? But yeah, but I wear glasses.
That's different. I like you.
No wonder I haven't tried to romance Skylar yet. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry, not sorry.
Skylar flees from the two of you, leaving Penelope devastated in her wake.
I hated that. Quick, get one of your dumb little quotes. Would you like a hug?
Oh, thank you. But even a warm hug can't save me. I'm going to the kitchen. And I'm gonna see how much cheese I can eat before I die of acute calcium poisoning.
Penelope, I'm so sorry. I literally just gave all of our cheese to Vaughn.
Which is a very real and serious thing. See you later. Maybe.
Oh no! Well, that wasn't my favorite interaction. Let's... Dorian, I swear to God. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Dorian.
You've made some good friends inside here.
Yeah.
I respect the hustle. In my view, friendship is all about good boundaries. Right in between the dizzying heights of love and the minefield of hatred.
Once again, Dorian stands in your way.
Poor Penelope, no, for real. I want to just date her so that she can stop being miserable.
Are you trying to leave again? Are you sure?
I'm not.
I'm looking out onto that street every day and night. And it's still terrifying out there. The cars never stop driving.
I was just saying hello.
Ah, thinking of getting to know me better. As if I would have more to say than last time. I would suggest speaking with my other forms around the house.
So we have missed some.
I'm always on task here at the front. Strictly business.
Okay. Well, tomorrow we will think about what doors we haven't spoken to. I know we've talked to these two, but maybe we haven't talked to the attic one since it opened? Oh. Wait.
Ah, gentlemen, and here you are. Excellent. How are you, Cam?
Oh, you know me, Memoria.
Yes, I do. Perhaps better if we answer that question in private, dear. And Artt?
I'm amazing. I saw a bit of green in the sky this morning. I can't even tell you. I almost fell over. I almost literally fell over. Fabulous day thus far.
Wonderful. I saw that green too. Reminded me of a chemical spill.
Imagine.
You both know what we're about here? The long-awaited cleanup has at last begun.
Oh, sweet. Looks like I'll be scoring big today then.
Not so fast, Cammy.
Ammy.
I'm sure there are some treasures buried up here that would be better suited to my unique talents.
There will be more than enough for both of you, I'm sure. There are years' worth to go through, after all. As long as it doesn't all end up on my plate again when the process is through, I couldn't care less. I'll keep it simple. I'll pull something, and you, my human darling, will decide whether it goes to Cam or to Artt.
Sounds good. I'm grateful for the help.
And we're grateful for the chance to discover a lost masterpiece.
Or a fossilized shoelace. That would be badass.
Yes, we're all excited and happy and goody-goody whatever. We're starting now. Try to focus. And boys, just sit over there unless we need you. Your zany antics are a distraction I can ill afford.
Yes, ma'am.
This poster. Bruno Jar's The Moonshine Jug Tour. I remember when you brought this back. I was disturbed. You were so... happy. I believe it was this concert where you got that stick-on tattoo in the bathroom. What was it? A rose? Barbed wire?
A pickle.
Oh, of course it was. A great big sour one, I hope. So, what shall we do with it?
Toss it.
Oh, sweet. This'll be delicious. Nom nom. Huh? I don't like eat it. Shut up.
Wonderful.
I'm obsessed with Cam.
Next, another Bruno Jar's piece. This is the album itself called Moonshine. And it looks like you attached your tickets to it as well. How sentimental. Though I suppose if I'd bought scalp tickets at the door from a man in a red sequined fedora, I'd have kept them too. Don't think you'll be giving me that fantastic red shirt, by the way. Clothing covers no sins with me. What would you like to do?
I forgot about this. Let's hang it up.
Great. This is something you constructed in a way. Lovely.
We're making good progress. How surprising. Now these. These are stamp and coin collections.
Amazing.
Remember when you started making these? I believe your grandfather sent you the first few. I'd be surprised that you still had them, but you don't. I do. And we're going to make a decision about them. Now, please.
Oh wow, I miss him. Yeah, let's put those up. I'm putting them up.
A family heirloom. I'll hang it with honor.
Family is important. These next, I think, should be easy. You, dear, have a collection of magazines about picture frames. Do you remember? You had that nosy neighbor who kept stealing your mail, and you wanted to antagonize them with deeply uninteresting booty for their trouble. I thought it was brilliant, frankly. But the neighbor moved, and the magazines are a bit dusty now, so maybe they've served their last purpose?
That was fun. Yeah, they can go.
Excellent. Usually the only paper I get has pizza grease on it, which is also cool.
He's so grungy.
I love how open-minded you are, Memoria.
I am, aren't I? It's nice to be appreciated. Yes, motivational art. You got this from that gym you were going to for a while. Apparently they had good classes, a clean locker room, and this penchant for making thing-based puns. Believe in your shelf. Take a bike out of life. Rack your plates.
We could give this to Shelley.
I suppose they thought it was funny. I would have liked one about pickleball for my little pickle. Toss, keep, burn into ashes.
Toss it.
Huh. Think I'm gonna use it as a shelf. Why not, right?
It would seem appropriate. Creative. Last one for now. One of Hirohime's posters for some sort of anime. I can't say I understand why this seems to be all the rage nowadays.
I do remember liking that arc, though.
I always thought it was a phase with you. What will you do with it?
Totally hang it. I still support her.
Oh, goodness, look at that. What an addition that will be to the collection, I think.
Yes, won't it? That will be all for today. Some old art hung, some brand new trash gifted. Either way, a very successful day. You've done a crunchy job so far, Pickle.
A crunchy job.
Well done. I'm feeling better already. See you next time.
I love her. Okay, where did they put that poster? They had to have put it around somewhere, right? Oh, it's right here. I've already talked today. Bitch, the fuck I have. Did we talk to River today? I'm on my wrong page. I forget. Either we started with Wyndolyn. No, we started with Penelope, correct? So maybe let's talk to Wyndolyn at this one.
Oh, if it ain't the best looking owner of this house. I know you're the only owner, but the statement still stands. I've got something to ask you. Do you know when they will be back?
Who?
I have got so many questions that need answered.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about your neighbors. Did you not notice they were gone? You really need to look around you more. They have been on vacation for the past 2 weeks, and I wonder if they will both come back.
Nope, one of them's perished.
I heard from some muffled talking that this was a vacation to, quote, save their relationship, unquote.
Oh.
But from what I've seen, they are going to need a lot more than a vacation to do that.
You sure know a lot about them.
Oh, I watch everything that's going on. You see there? I face their window, and I've had a front row view.
Does that mean they can see me?
Nothing to worry about. Kurt and Rod do a good job of blocking you from their view. Plus, you don't do anything interesting enough for them to want to see, so no worries. But Graphic Tee and Cargo Shorts have been having some very serious talks lately. I can't hear them too well, but I can tell by their hand motions that something is going on.
They're pissed.
Cargo Shorts has been on a laptop at all hours of the night. Oh, I bet they're on one of those dating sites.
A dating site for t-shirts?
No. One of them wears nothing but graphic tees and the other is always in cargo shorts. Look, I'll just call them GT and CS for short. That way you don't get confused. But can you imagine? CS is on the websites looking to replace GT.
That's so scandalous.
We love a good scandal. You know what? I'm gonna ask some questions to the pergola next door. I need to test my theory. Come back later. I should have some answers.
Did we get her collectible? No. Oh, it says multiple windows, north windows. So if this one was a north one, then maybe there's another one upstairs, or does it mean the small ones? We've talked to her at the attic window. That's the only other one it would be, right? Oh, we have one more.
River is alone when you come to see her, for the first time since the two of you met this way. But that's not the only unusual thing here. There's something in the air you've not really sensed until now. She seems at ease, her body posture relaxed as she looks around the room. When she sees you, she smiles. You've never seen such a beatific expression on her face.
Oh, hey! I'm so glad you're here. I was just thinking about you.
I was thinking about you too.
Oh, that's sweet. I just wanted to thank you for our conversation the other day. Nobody's ever really seen all of me, you know?
Not even Winifred? Why's that?
I was just afraid of what they'd think if they knew who I really was. That I couldn't be loved or even liked. There's so many different Rivers, you know, beyond even my different states. I just become whatever people want from me. Nobody's ever really known the real me. Some of them think they do, but they don't. I just thought, if I could just be my best self at all times, everyone would love me then. But it made me so sad and resentful. It's just so tiring performing all the time, you know?
It's time to retire. I've been there myself already.
I'm so sorry you had to do that. I wouldn't have guessed. You seem so comfortable being yourself. To some extent, this will always be me. Changing my state is out of my hands. It's who I am. But I don't have to change me.
True.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Perfectly.
I'm so glad you know what I mean. Yes, somebody might like some other version of me more. Sure, someone may need me in another state to get the job done. But all those states are still me. Liquid, solid, vapor, whatever. It's all still me. It's like the legend Aqua Khan once said, I'm every water. It's all in me.
I feel like I remember that song lyric a little differently.
Pretty sure that's exactly how it goes. Anyway.
She exhales, as if steadying herself.
Anyway, I don't think I could have had this breakthrough without you. You watched me question myself and everybody around me. I didn't even realize it at the time, but I really let you see the neediest, worst parts of me. And you didn't even care. I know you well, but you barely know me. And still, you let me be me.
Her smile grows warmer. There's a new tenderness in her gaze.
It means a lot to me. More than I can express.
She reaches her hand out to you.
I know you intimately, but you've never gotten to know me like that. I just want to show you everything. All of me.
Oh.
Would you like to take a bath with me?
Absolutely. I'd like that a lot.
River smiles, taking you by the hand, and as she leads you off to the bath, you know nothing will ever be the same between you. It's not as if the bath itself is a novel experience, but this time it feels like the bath is taking you. The water is perfectly warm, caressing you in your most intimate places with a touch that's both gentle and bold.
Imagine banging your bath water.
There's no doubt that when the night ends, the two of you know each other more intimately than you could ever have imagined. River is such a constant presence in your day in so many ways. She might be ever-changing, but knowing that she feels safe enough to be her truest self with you means the world.
You know, people have sold their bath water. I never thought about what might be happening with such bath water, but if they're putting their wee-wees in the bath... Nah. Or like with the soap one, they're... At least it would get them washing their junk. Maybe that would... Moving on. Moving on. Sorry. We're in love.
It's so easy with you.
Oh, and we got the... Okay, I'm probably at 55 now. Let's fucking go. We're doing a fantastic job. Okay. Bedtime, and I'm gonna pause for a little bit just so I could take a break. Oh, wait! Look at this! That's so cute. 19th of March, Concert Stadium Arena. Concert... Oh wait, this is the same thing. 19th of March. Cool! I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break really quick. I'll not be gone long.
You know how there have been children playing across the street with their parents? I've been wondering, do you think I'd be good with kids?
Oh, window baby! I thought you said you didn't want kids.
I am aware of what I said. But watching the kids play outside was eye-opening for me. Seeing them have fun gave me sort of a rush. They were having such a great time, I couldn't help but wonder what it would be like to have one around all the time. So, me as a parent to a baby pain?
A baby pain?
What do you think?
I think you'd be an awesome parent.
Really? That's surprising to me. I appreciate you answering the question. I asked Rod and he just avoided the question with jokes. Either way, I don't think it's gonna happen. You've given me something to think about, though. That's the goal of thought experiments, isn't it? I'm gonna clean my smudges and consider what you said. I'll see you around.
It was definitely a new conversation. What's up,
The
Penelope?
employer generally gets the employees he deserves. J. Paul Jetty.
I mean, yeah.
I've been trying so hard to date. I thought, like, okay, maybe it's just a numbers game.
Sure.
Gotta get some bad dates out of the way to have a good one. And boy, was I wrong. It's okay. I get it now. This is just how it is for someone like me. You get what you get, and you'd better like it.
No, you deserve the best.
Aw, you're sweet and all, but I see now that I'm lucky anyone would put up with me. So, I'm just gonna date whoever can stand me.
Oh my goodness.
My date should be here any minute now, actually.
There's a strange chill in the air, a note of dread that raises goosebumps along your arms.
Is it gonna be like Shadow Lord or Nightmare or something?
You feel Sinclair
Oh
before you
no,
see him.
that's
He
worse.
makes his presence known quickly enough.
Here comes lovin'! Choo-choo! Love bus comes rattling into the station.
Love Bus. This man just called himself Love Bus. Is this really the best you think you can do?
Well, Kinda, yeah.
Well, you are very incorrect, Penelope.
Wait. No. No!
Penelope breaks away from Sinclair, who continues walking as if she was still holding his arm.
Thank you.
I can't believe I didn't think of it before. Everyone wants to be appreciated, so if you appreciate someone, don't keep it a secret. I've been keeping my appreciation a secret because I was so scared of rejection. That's why I've been dating all these weirdos. But even those guys rejected me. So heck, why not? What's one more little rejection? I mean, it'll just shatter my heart into a million pieces, but whatever.
Never.
I appreciate you. Like romantically.
Finally. This is the greatest day of my life.
Wow. Yours too? What a coincidence. Wait. Hold on. You're not rejecting me? I made you watch me date all these other objects when you were right there. You know what? No. You will not ruin this one, Penelope. Would you like to maybe go on a date with me?
Obviously. I'd love to.
It's finally happening! It might have taken me a while to get here, but it was all worth it.
Hell yeah. Oh, is she also empathy? I have her...
I found love! Ah!
I have her on the list, so she must be. Awesome. Look at this massive... next to all the little ones. Our sass is pretty high too, but it's so funny. Hell yeah, dude. We're in love! Sorry for smacking my water bottle. I don't know if you heard that. I smacked it with my pen. I do want to talk to Memoria again, because getting rid of that stuff was fun. I don't even have a reaction to Dorian anymore. Oh! Some of the boxes are gone. That's cool.
Oh well. Are we all back?
Yep, here. Just had myself a nice cold spaghetti lunch, so I'm fueled up and ready to rock.
I wonder if I have to keep some stuff, like tell her she can keep some stuff so that she doesn't go away if some of the boxes are going away.
Oh, delicious. Where did you get spaghetti?
Seems like the kind of question you don't actually want the answer to, doesn't it?
No, I want to know.
Oh, Cam, you are so resourceful. And energized, which I'm glad about. We have another full box to go through. And we all know how this works by now, so boys, go to your corners.
I feel like I'm getting punished in school. Dope.
And you, Artt, darling, right up here, front and center. Don't worry, I won't bite. At least not until you ask me to. Truthfully, I'm looking forward to that first bite out of my big sour pickle.
I'm obsessed with her.
Ah, the art form known as innuendo. One of my favorites. I hope our work this day will be a good one for Artt.
So, item 1. Chimneyland. Oh, isn't it macabre? Every time I look at this map, I feel like we're back there all over again. That one Halloween when you brought this map back. Those memories are so dark and so twisted and so... Oh, my. I'm losing control. I did not expect this process to be so invigorating.
I'm gonna tell her to keep this one. And then that way she at least has something.
Well, of course I'm displeased, but for this one, fine.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes,
just in case.
Funny sayings that people with no personality hang up on the walls. I think these were your nod to a fad that was going around. I actually admire you for these. They're on the trend while also poking fun at the trend.
Does it say live, laugh, glove?
And honoring that brief obsession with coffee, of course.
Yeah, that passed, yuck.
So, what does their future hold?
The trash.
Awesome. That coffee one will go with all the grounds I've got laying around.
That works out nicely then. Oh look, nature. This is a real 4-leaf clover.
Amazing.
Dead, preserved, beautiful. You brought this back from your trip to the Botanical Gardens. You met a guide there who took you on an unofficial tour. Alex, I think you said. And Alex picked this for you, told you to keep it always, even though you're not supposed to pick anything at all. I remember when you walked in with it, you were almost floating. I'll bet you'd forgotten you still had this. What would you like to do with it?
Alex turned out to be an ass. Toss it.
Whoa, a green thing that won't turn brown? I'm in.
A good place for it, then. Well, and then there's this. It's a photograph. You took this of a beach. Of course, a hot and sandy one. Not of a cold and rainy one, which, if you ask me, is the only time that a beach is not a monumental waste of time. I will never understand this fascination with beaches. But this one was special to you. Is still special, perhaps? It was a moment of great stillness for you. You took this photo to remind yourself of that moment when you felt purely happy.
Muffin heard her father come home.
Even if it did happen on a beach. So, what would you like to do with it?
We could hang it. Sure.
And I can understand why. It's just beautiful. I'll put it up.
Oh.
Good then. Good progress. Time to move into the educational material. This was the manual for that microwave your parents gave you before you went off to college. It was in your grandmother's house, then your mother's, and then your dorm room, and finally your apartment. I have a memory of it being very reliable, very loud, and very orange. Apparently your grandmother taught you how to make cheap brownies in it. What do you think? Light reading before bed, perhaps?
No, I don't have the microwave anymore, so I don't need the manual.
I'll take it. It's even got stains on it. Score.
Amazing.
Decisive today.
Anything to make you happy.
And aren't you good at it? Oh, I'm not usually one for adorable, but look at your parents.
Oh! Why did they look like that? Why? Why?
I don't know them, of course. I only know your memories of them. And when I look at this photo, my darling, it is a good memory. What would you like to do with it?
Put it up.
A fine selection. I'll put it somewhere prominent.
Lovely. That ends our day's work. You've distributed very well. Cam and Artt have the exact same amount of new treasures. Too bad. For a moment there, I thought we were going to get to see them fight. A good day. Now shoo. One more day like this and we'll be done.
Cool. Who should we talk to? We talked to Wyndolyn, correct? We could talk to Barry Styles. We could talk to Winifred. We could talk to... Actually, let's talk to Keys and Rainey. Need some music in my life.
Why, hello there, Maestro.
You seem not devastated by recent events.
That's because I've chosen to make the best out of a terrible situation. Since you're not the famed composer you led me to believe you were.
I didn't lead you anywhere, honey. Yeah, you made that assumption.
Since you're not the famed composer you led me to believe you were, I've decided that I will be writing my own music instead. There's no reason for me to waste away in obscurity just because I was forcibly retired. I'm equipped, I have the training, and I have the discipline. Why shouldn't it be me? I've decided to channel my rage into a program piece. I'm calling it Keys Piano Sonata No. 1 in D minor, Cabrizzio Infernal.
Sexy title?
Merely following classical naming conventions. It follows the goddess Piana, the most favored daughter of the sky god, as she's unfairly cast from the heavens down into the mortal realm. I just started working on the first movement. That's where we'll meet the characters, establish musical themes, etc. Right now, Piana has just woken up in a forest to find her wings bloody and broken.
Oh my.
She stumbles to the nearest village, but none of the people there will assist her, despite the fact that she did ask very nicely and is very pretty. It would appear that they are jealous of her status as a deity.
So autobiographical. Is this about Hoove, Hector, and Lux refusing to help you? Yeah. Is this about them refusing to help you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Piana lives far away from these quotidian modern objects.
Is she cute when she blushes?
Piana decides she doesn't need their help and sets out to find the most famed magician to help her mend her wings.
Please tell me I'm the famed magician.
I don't know what you mean. Anyway, Piana finally finds a magician only to discover that she was a fraud and can't do any magic at all.
That charlatan. Magic's actually really hard to do. Thank you very much. I'm invested.
So now, Piana's trapped in the mortal realm, far away from everyone she holds dear.
What happens next?
This all happens in the first part of the sonata, the exposition. I think I'd like to build on the sinister theme in the second movement. Right now, it's all lacking a bit of bite. Leave me. I have composing to do, and I need my space.
Sure thing. Take all the time you need.
Real decent of you to come see me here.
Oh,
There's
I
a beauty
clicked the
like Rainey
table.
around.
Is this one of the ones that I need to talk to him at? What is he? What is he? Abel is poise. Landing table, dining table, and end table. So maybe not. But it's cute that he is all like, oh, a beauty like Rainey. He right?
Well, hell, I wouldn't blame you for not even knowing I was here.
I didn't. I'm sorry. But I still love you.
I don't mind, though. Supporting Rainey while she makes her beautiful music is a real pleasure. The nicest record player, too. Always thanking me for holding her up and letting her do her thing. Nice to see a star like her be so humble. But you don't look like you're here for a song today, are you? What can I do you for? All's well here, amigo? Thought it'd be nice if I could get Rainey to play me a little country music. In the mood for a good tune?
Okay, just checking on you.
Nothing to complain about here otherwise.
That was still cute though, I like that. See, without the glasses, there's no sparkles around. It's just bland. Ooh. Wait. Will this have me talk to Artt or my parents?
They are darling, aren't they? Makes me feel the tiniest bit sick. Oh, you aren't finished with me in the attic, you know. As soon as you're ready, I'll let Cam and Artt know that we're continuing.
Interesting, okay. I'll be by soon.
Wonderful. Your enthusiasm overwhelms me.
Who else is I gonna talk to? Rainey. Because we messed that up. Oh yeah, and we could talk to Bodhi.
Rainey is in her own world once again, jamming out to a record so unpleasantly high-pitched and sped up, you're amazed no one has come by to complain.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. You just couldn't get enough of my gay little tunes, huh?
I really couldn't. You better believe it.
I knew you couldn't stay away. This house is full of wet blankets, man. I can't believe I'm here cutting the rug all by my lonesome. Time was, I'd be surrounded by sheiks and shebas all dolled up and ready to dance the night away. But I can't dwell on that. I can shimmy and shake just fine all by myself.
Rainey turns away from you, dancing to her own heart's content, without a care in the world. She ignores you entirely, jamming out to her unpleasantly sped-up music. And then, with no warning or fanfare, the music stops with an unpleasant scratch.
Enough!
Oh no!
The needle of Rainey's record player is clutched in the hands of the perfectly coiffed and powdered Scandelabra. He somehow manages to look both put out and flirtatious all at once. He leers at the two of you, an artificial smile plastered to his pale face.
Hey, what gives?
I am trying to work on my love poetry. Normally, it would be effortless for an artist of my caliber. But your disgusting chaos noise is filling the house and pushing all the meter out of my mind.
Well, too bad. Suck it up.
Either shut it off, or give me a little kiss.
That's awfully rude.
It is, isn't it? I can't believe you made me come all the way over here from the other end of the table, practically.
Oh, pipe down, you powdered palooka. Mind your potatoes and get lost.
Do you even hear the nonsense she spouts? It is impossible to speak to her. Why, even in the best of times, the music she played was unbearable. Though, of course, it's become even worse since she took that tumble.
Tumble? What tumble?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I would never tell. She simply hasn't been the same since that party. If you want to know more about this scandal, I would ask Celia. She was there for it all, and most importantly, she's at least given me a kiss.
She's kissed you?
Certainly. I was quite the charmer.
Were you?
Am quite the charmer. I'm not wasting a minute more on this if no one here will kiss me or turn the volume down.
Don't climb up your thumb, mister. Don't you listen to a word he said. I'm fine, and I've always been fine. I'm still hitting on all 8, but whatever. If that goofy guy is going to come back here and bump his gums every time I start having a little fun, I'll just dance here all by my lonesome to the music in my head.
And dance she does, in complete silence. Sometimes she hums a little, but even her humming has the same strange speed and pitch to it. Perhaps speaking to Celia might help you clear all this up.
Okay.
Hey, I was looking through my various items inside my capsule, and I found this cursed little necklace. It's pretty bodacious if you ask me.
Cursed, you say?
Yep, was getting a bad vibe. I thought it might have been gas, but instead it was definitely this necklace.
Bodhi holds a small jeweled pink pendant on a gold chain out to you. It's shaped like a heart and sparkles prettily when it catches the light.
You want it? I normally don't give my precious materials away, but this one doesn't seem to fit my style.
I'll take it. Zoey probably wants it.
Zoey?
She's the ghost upstairs.
A ghost?
Bodhi's hand shoots out, dropping the necklace into your hand without even waiting to see if you're ready. He flees, calling over his shoulder to you as he goes.
I'm out. Take it.
Oh my god. Well, that's fine. I need to speak to... Wait, shit. Who do I need to speak to? Oh, Celia.
Oh, hello again.
Hello.
I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Nope.
Oh, bye-bye.
What else do you need?
Real quick, Rainey wanted me to ask you something.
Oh? What about? Her memory isn't the best, the poor thing. But at least she isn't trapped in that attic anymore. What did she want to know?
What happened on the night of the big party?
Ah, I see. It's a tragic affair, really. But I'm one of the only objects in this home old enough to tell it, so I suppose it falls to me. The long and short of it is that she was damaged during a party. A wild one, if memory serves.
A wild one.
She was knocked down from her perch just as things were really getting going. It was a catastrophic fall. Here, I'll write everything down for you. Take this to Rainey and tell her about it. She'll have an easier time believing it if you've got written proof.
Celia writes something quickly on a memo pad, handing it over to you. You can't help but linger on her beautiful handwriting. It's just as grand and elegant as she is.
She's a stubborn thing, but she still trusts me. Now then.
You leave the mayor's office, proof in hand.
Nice. Okay. Should I do the last one of these? Oh, we did one already. Whoops, just kidding. Well, let's play a game with Parker then.
Today, we will be playing a popular and complicated game. This is a game in the Eurogame tradition, one of resource allocation, worker placement, and cooperation between players.
Okay.
It's based on the 20th century dairy wars between England, France, and Belgium, called Cream Capital. We will both attempt to outproduce the cream the other is attempting to make.
Okay.
Would you like to hear the rules?
Sure. You love rules. Oh fuck. I just took it. My thing's being not smooth.
I'm so excited to speak for a very long time!
Oh my god.
Parker does indeed speak for a very long time, spending roughly 45 minutes going into excruciating detail about the different rules and sub-rules for each scenario, including the expansions which, as far as you can tell, aren't being used.
I'll play as Belgium, which has a +3 bonus to currency exchange, which means you can be either England or France. Which will you choose?
Belgium. England?
Ha! That's definitely a bad move.
Oops.
In the Cream Capitalist Championships, England is well known to be at a disadvantage because of the cow wandering exploit.
What?
Think of the exploit.
Cow wandering?
Begin!
Oh my god.
Parker distributes the pieces, a 10-minute process. You receive 5 cards with various types of cream-making machinery on them, 6 bulk cooling tank pieces, 24 cream maker worker pieces, a pasteurization token, and 8 or 9 things you can only describe as shapes.
Right. Look at Parker's resources and analyze them. Okay, wait. Do I need to know these numbers?
It appears that Belgium has slightly different calculations governing the way that their workers are spawned. In fact, the Belgium player should prioritize exchanging currencies to create new cards rather than spawning new factories.
I'll go first so you can see how a turn usually goes. It consists of 5 phases.
Jesus Christ.
Parker does a mathematical dance between placing workers, spawning new factories, and gathering new resources to then place again. Chits and chips fly through his fingers, and it serves to remind you just how well made the pieces really are.
That's my turn. I'm prioritizing fermentation technology, the last step in the cream-making process. Now you go.
Okay. Prioritize unlocking fancier cream skimmer machines to skim cream faster. Whoa. Move your workers towards the cow fields to generate more bulk milk. Attempt to corner the currency exchange market. More milk.
Before long, your factories are awash in more milk than they can handle. The turn goes back to Parker, who spends 10 more minutes going through the 5 phases.
I've invested in new technologies. Once my factories are complete, my process will be airtight. Making cream will be a dream.
Look for a snack and ask Parker to play your turn for you. Continue to pursue new technologies.
Your factories, while resource poor, can now skim at a greater rate than Parker's.
Okay.
What? But I put all my resources into Very well.
You and Parker seem to be neck and neck in cream production and milk gathering. You've made it to the solstice season, where your respective countries' production will finally be scored. At turn 14, you see a critical opening.
Purchase a bottling plant by only spending 7 bulk cooling tank tokens rather than 8. Take a full 24 hours to think your way through your move in an attempt to outlast his patience. Balance your resources evenly between milk production, cream skimming, fermentation, and packaging. Put all of your resources into cream skimming on your final turn, selling everything else. This one sounds like it'll help me balance resources.
With great care, you have precisely enough resources to keep your factories humming along.
Okay.
And in the final turn, you ended up with 96 creamery points to Parker's 94.
Roasted.
Well done!
You
win! I can't outdo the Milkmaster.
Bro, call me Milkmaster, man. That's my new nickname. Changing it in Discord.
I will see you next time for our relationships ultimate dice roll.
You're here! Is that... That's my necklace, isn't it?
Yep, Bodhi had it.
Yes, like you said!
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking, and it's harder when you're not here, but now you found that necklace and I can see it again for real. All these memories are coming back now. About my life, and Rudy, and being in this house.
So happy for you.
Thank you. You're the only person who can see me. Is it okay that I talk to you? I need to, but I'll stop if it's too much for you. I'm actually really sorry. I can just go. I mean, I'll go as soon as the disappearing thing happens. Like I said, I don't have control over that, but I can just wait in the corner until it happens. If I'm bothering you,
It's okay. I want to hear about it.
Whew. Sorry. I guess I've always been pretty excitable, but lately I cried again, you know. Last night I was looking out the window at the sunset, hoping I'd see you again, and I've totally seen a sunset before. Just because I'm a ghost doesn't mean I don't notice things. I notice a lot of things, actually. Be surprised if you're just in one room for like a million years. I know these floorboards so well. But the sunset... It was so beautiful. It was purple. I didn't know the sun could do that. And I cried again, and... I wanted to tell you.
I'm glad you did, Zoey. Now, what did you remember?
Rudy. He was about 37 when I met him. I was 19. I was in college in town. I think I was studying aerospace engineering.
If this is going where I think this is going, be careful, chat. You don't want to hear about it? Don't listen. I'm scared. Older than you, but not an older guy. That 37, aerospace engineering?
It's what you study if you want to be a pilot. I really wanted to be a pilot. I always loved to be on planes.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved the uniforms. I wanted a little set of gold wings for my jacket.
I'm nervous this is gonna make me sad.
Plus, there weren't a lot of female pilots back then, and I wanted to be a pioneer. If I'd been born in the 1800s, I would have gone out west in a heartbeat. I might have even been a gunfighter.
Did you even shoot a gun when you were alive?
Well, no, not officially. I had a great water pistol, and I was a really good shot with it. But I mean, like, pioneer in the personality, mental kind of way. I would have been a gunfighter in my mind.
I get it. I think.
You really do tend to get me. I appreciate that. But Rudy, he was pretty good looking, actually. His hair was going gray, which I always thought was kind of hot.
At 19? Bitch, what?
I had a crush on Charles Binberg when I was a kid because his pictures were all in black and white and he had blonde hair, so in the pictures, to me, it looked gray. And he was a pilot. I wanted to be a pilot. I had a crush on Charles Binberg, and I always wanted to be Amelia Earhart. Anyway, he used to be kind of a hippie. The house was almost a commune kind of place, according to my parents. Oh my god, I had parents. I haven't thought about them in so long. I didn't even remember them. I think they loved me.
You think? That's an amazing memory. If she
coming on
wants to
fast.
switch, she can switch.
Okay, must stay focused. So yeah, by the time I met him, that had all ended and he was kind of a loner.
Hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm doing good. How are you?
I would wave to him whenever I saw him, but it took him like months to wave back to me. I think I turned 20 by the time we finally said hi to each other.
Sounds like you had a crush on this guy, which is
For
unfortunate.
sure, I was fascinated by him. I mean, a witch? A hot older guy witch living right in my neighborhood? What's not to love, right? Sign me up.
Yeah, I'm loving this game. It's so good. So you guys, sounds like you became friends.
I made it a point to be walking by when I knew he'd be outside. He'd be gathering
Zoey,
leaves. He
what
used to
you
have a
doing,
little
girl?
garden in the front yard out there. Oh man, did it smell good when it rained.
My garden's cute.
Smell. I can remember smells. Oh my god, do you know what fried chicken smells like? Or roses? Or freshly mown grass?
You had an experience with an animal in real life. What happened? I know all those things. My favorites are pencil lead, bleach, and Earl Grey tea.
Do you even know how lucky you are? You get to smell stuff all the time. You get to choose what you smell whenever you want.
Why was that an option? Is that for the hate thing? Good lord. You used to do that too, walking by Rudy's garden. Yeah, yeah, I guess.
You're right. I did. Wow. I guess I was lucky too. I guess I'm even luckier now because now I can remember it all and I can savor it. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for helping me remember.
No problem. My pleasure. So what happened next?
I started coming up to the house to do, I guess you'd call them seances? It would be just him and me up here trying to make contact with ghosts.
Did you ever get anybody?
No, not that I remember. He would always say that it was important for the energy in a seance to be just right.
Okay.
There's something about my energy that he thought was really special, that I was gonna help him finally be able to talk to the other side. Apparently that's part of what he was looking for with all those parties he used to have. He was looking for the right combination of people and just never found it, but I was different.
So what a predator might say to a mark. Thank fuck we have high empathy. Good God.
A mark.
Oh my god. This game. Your girlfriend and you walked out into her backyard and a huge, massive 20-pound pregnant female skunk just casually waddles up. That's adorable, but also, do all skunks spray? What if you scared the hell out of her and she just sprayed you?
What are you saying? What does that mean?
What does that mean? It's creepy for a 38-year-old guy to have you alone up in his attic trying to contact the dead.
I don't remember how I died. I remember so much other great stuff now. Since you brought me that necklace, it's like I have my whole life back now. Smells, sounds, all the feelings. It's so amazing. But the how I died part, I guess that would be an important piece of unfinished business, right?
Probably. I'm kind of wondering if Rudy had anything to do with it.
You're saying you think Rudy?
He showed a wholesome video to Winter and he was like, where is this going? Because nothing you show him is truly wholesome ever. Yeah, you mean like this conversation that we are having right now, Fizzy? Because I am not having a good time.
Killed me?
I definitely think he did.
Oh, come on, please. That can't be. He would never do that. We had so much fun up here, and he was really nice.
Are you sure about that?
Plus, I'd remember that. I would remember that, right? I'd remember everything else. Why wouldn't I?
Because it would be ass to remember, and you would be miserable. How do you deal with trauma in the You're not even... How do you deal with trauma in this attic that you perished in?
But I can't. I'm over here saying that I would remember if I'd been...
Bang the pen.
Murdered. Oh, I don't like that word. Lord, it's so hard to say. Why is that? But I can't remember if I wasn't, so what does that say? Oh god, there it is again. That fear feeling.
Yeah, now you're gonna go away.
I know I don't have skin like other people, but I can still feel it. I don't like this. Why are you making me talk about this? What if I don't want to remember?
Well, then don't remember. You're the one talking. It's important to remember. So yeah, if you want to move on, I get. Yeah, sure.
Once again, at the worst possible time,
Yeah.
Zoey begins to fade.
Yep.
Damn it, this is disappearing. You know what? It's fine this time. I want to leave. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I don't blame you.
I'm out of here.
Don't be mad at me.
Come back if you want, or don't. I don't know. Just... Okay, please come back. Just not right now, okay? Just... Right now, just leave me alone. Leave me alone!
Oh, goodness. Well, time to go to bed and have sweet dreams about that horrific interaction. My God. Like, is there enough true crime stuff that people watch to where, for YouTube, it shouldn't be like, oh, you should put a warning in front of that? But I feel like I probably should, even though she didn't confirm anything. I'm like, ugh, I'm upset now. Did I talk to Rainey again? I'm talking to Rainey again. I like her.
Rainey is still dancing to music no one but she can hear.
I can hear her background music, though, and it's a jam.
Are you here to join me?
Hell yeah. I thought we might... Oh, yeah. Celia told me what happened to you all those years ago.
What do you mean?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
There was a party in the 70s, a really wild one.
Yeah, so? We had parties all the time around here.
It was a Roaring 20s themed party. Flappers and gangsters all around, cutting a rug and all that.
Sounds about right. Yeah, just like the good old days.
Somebody had a little too much to drink and hip-checked you hard.
Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what?
You fell over and the music stopped for a little while. They picked you back up and tried to get you going again, but the music just wasn't right.
That's enough.
So they put you away for the rest of the party.
I said that's enough.
I had no choice. I'm sorry, Rainey.
Whatever. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought in a cassette player.
Oh, no.
Then later, it was a CD player. Then something about streaming?
Yep.
I didn't want to know anymore. But whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over? I'm still me.
True.
Everything is just fine.
Is it?
It is! If you all got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself.
I love your jazz, just
I'm
none of
gonna
it's
play
broken.
my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics, too. Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You see? You'll all see. I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Let's talk to the poster. Oh, in the living room.
Come back to visit dear Hirohime, have you? She certainly is serving up a smile.
Can I not do it?
I serve mostly scorn. Oh, you aren't finished with me in the attic, you know.
Do I have to wait until we're done?
As soon as you're ready, I'll let Cam and Artt know that we're continuing. Wonderful. Your enthusiasm...
Well, shit, now I wasted one. Can we do that? Well...
You're here!
Let's try to fall in love, I guess.
Oh, we've had had so many adventures together, so many fun games. Now, I'm so excited to find out my feelings for you. Are you ready to begin the process?
What? Great.
Oh, we need my good friend Chance for this.
I can't believe you're doing this, dude. This is a terrible way to find out your relationships.
Says the one who rolled a d20 to find out if he'd go on another date or not.
It should be done through careful, well-thought-out story beats, excellent lore, and a good sense of closure.
I love my dice. I need it. It's part of the rules of my love.
Fine. Here they are, your relationship dice.
They're beautiful, Chance.
Yep. Okay, so I'm supposed to weight them depending on how you played your games together?
Yes. The human gets extra love points for beating me, and extra hate points for cheating me.
You noticed?
It feels as though the temperature in the room dropped
I only
several
did it
degrees.
once.
There's something downright terrifying in Parker's cold stare.
Of course I did.
I only did it once.
I'm board games, motherfucker! I've seen it all! Still, you only cheated once, which means that you only get one extra hate result added to the mix.
Parker's expression returns to normal, cheery but penetrating enough that it makes you feel a little nervous.
But of course, I could always still love you in the end.
Hopefully.
If the dice proclaim it so. Roll it, Chance! Roll for our eternal ending together!
Sure, dude. I've got the dice all done up like you wanted.
He holds out the dice to you, presenting them just before your big roll.
Looking good for love here. Let's hope it works out in the roll. It's... love!
Hell yeah!
Love you. Oh, wow.
Let's go.
I'm so happy. Even though you're a filthy fucking cheater, I just love you.
I'm so sorry, Parker. I'm so happy we rolled to be lovers.
You're the best, Chance. Thank you so much.
Sure, dude. Whatever.
I wish I knew how I felt about him, but he never lets me roll for our relationship.
So for when I want to do the hate stuff, I just have to always cheat.
You've won my eternal love!
I wonder if that makes it hard. Oh no, because I rolled love and I was still able to click the button to be like, I want to be friends instead. So, no, that's okay. Just go for love. Was he empathy? Wait, was he empathy? No. What was he? Poise, maybe? I'll mark it later. Nice. Who else should we speak to? We fell in love with River. Should we try Wyndolyn again? Or did we talk to Wyndolyn today? Oh, I didn't remember. I know we need to go back to this one. Wait.
Wyndolyn gives you that same look that your boss used to when she thought you weren't busy enough. There's a real air of business about her. Of bossiness, really.
Okay, I hope you have something to write with.
Right to business, I see.
There isn't any time to waste. More proof that you've never planned a party. The sooner you can get ahead of it, the better. So, what do you want to hear about first? The games, the food, or the dancing?
There are games?
Games. That's right. Every good party needs games. Now, you could go the competitive route, but that would be ill-advised. For one, I I could get hit with a ball.
True.
I hate balls. Call me selfish in this, but I'd rather not be all cracked up for the sake of you making friends.
What do you suggest?
You want games that will let people get to know each other. You know, get right to the truth of the matter.
She raises both arms, holding them palms up in a pose that might mimic a shrug, but her hands move up and down like an unbalanced scale.
So, first game, truth or truth? It's like truth or dare, except you just pick between two questions to answer truthfully. Second game is spin the bottle, except instead of kissing, you tell each other a juicy nugget of your childhood trauma. It's an excellent way to figure out who has taken up therapy and who hasn't.
Wyndolyn.
And my favorite game? Musical tears. You pass around the aux cable and let people pick the saddest song on their playlist.
Girl, what? I'm all about this.
You get it! These games are meant to help you get to know someone for who they really are. We are seeking transparency in these relationships. So, we skip the small talk and go straight for the real stuff. We want to hear about their parents, their old pets, and maybe even the people they dated in their past.
Can we play musical tears now?
No! We have to save it for the party. It's bad luck to use up too many truths before then. What should we talk about next?
Should we serve Should we serve food or nah?
Did you really expect to have
God.
people over and not feed them? You are so lucky you have me in this house. You would end up alone forever otherwise.
I already am, Wyndolyn.
It's really simple. You only have to pick up a few things. Soda, chips, dip, veggies, cheese, some sliced meats. Freddy will have you covered. Oh, and get with Beverly about the drinks. You need mocktail options too. Oh, and what were you thinking about for your main meal?
I'll buy a spread at the grocery store, easy.
That's a start. But what about vegetarians? Or, God forbid, vegans? People have all sorts of dietary restrictions that hadn't been invented since I was made.
I'm so sorry, Fizzy, but Winter would not be invited to Wyndolyn's party, and it's upsetting.
You need to feed these people. I'm thinking either grilling or pizza. Up to you.
Pizza works.
Pizza it is! We need a few pepperoni, a few cheese, some with mushrooms, ooh, and maybe a few with some assorted veggies. You will also want some gluten-free options and some vegan options. Oh, and white sauce for those who get heartburn.
So me. That's a lot.
Clearly you aren't used to being considerate. It's what you have to do. But that should be it for food. What do you want to plan out next? No worries. We can fix that. You just need to buy one.
What? Buy what?
Since you never leave the house, I bet you have plenty of cash.
What am I buying? I didn't click anything.
So, there are a few things to consider here. You can either go wood burning or charcoal.
For what, a grill? She sounds very accommodating to vegan. Yeah, it's true. I didn't expect her to do that because she was like, God forbid vegans.
Or if you want, you can go gas. I hear that doesn't give it a lot of flavor, but it's up to you if you want to be known as the human who serves bland food.
Wyndolyn, I didn't say I was gonna grill. Why would I want that?
You've wanted stranger things. I've seen it. That's enough about the grill. You've got choices to make there. Let's move on to something else.
Can we slow down?
Slow down? We don't have time to slow down. Remember how I said you were like a cloud? Well, I still believe that. But you can either be a rain cloud or one of those cool, voluminous ones that makes everything more inviting. Right now, you are a big old rain cloud.
I'm sorry. Did she just at me?
And I think you should just listen to me and have the party. At least then I could see you do something interesting for once.
You're right, I am boring.
There is nothing wrong with it, as long as you plan on changing.
Wyndolyn just makes me sad.
Listen, I know I hit you with everything pretty hard and fast. But in the spirit of transparency, I thought it was the only way to motivate you. And at least it got you thinking. Still, it is obvious to me that you need a break. Party planning can be exhausting for someone who has never done it before. Let's circle back to this in a bit. Then we can finalize plans.
I gotta come here again.
Oh, and bring that guest list with you.
Girl. The fuck? Keys, come here. You're less annoying than Wyndolyn.
I'd like to be upgraded to another room, please.
I don't have the space, but I can make space. What's wrong with this one?
Up until recently, only 3 things. As of this morning, I've discovered a 4th.
What are these other 3 things?
The ones I sent you out to fix
Oh.
that are still making things rather difficult for me to play.
I forgot, I'm sorry.
No, the 4th wrong thing here is, well, it's Telly.
Why don't you like Telly? I guess it makes sense that you two would clash. I mean, I guess, but what the fuck?
He's in my direct line of sight, and that simply won't work for me. He's a menace, a distraction, and he's sabotaging my sonata. Do you know what he did this morning?
Telly creeps Winter out? Bitch, what the fuck? Telly's awesome. Was he on nonstop?
He was on non-stop, and I mean non-stop. You try holding a tune in your head with all of that color and sound flashing at you. Before I was even fully awake, I'd been subjected to a breakfast show.
Oh shoot, I wanted to watch that.
There was quippy banter, a cooking segment, and a human interest story about a 3-legged crossing guard dog named Champ. Then came the local news, where I learned that apparently there's a cat burglar on the loose.
That's just normal television, Keys.
After the local news, I had to watch a game show, then a 2-dimensional cartoon. Nowhere was there any of the classics being played. Nowhere was there a piano, cello, no harp to be found.
That's fair.
In fact, the entire time this was happening, there were non-stop commercial breaks for the same payday loan company, which can only mean one thing.
That you've got the jingle stuck in your head?
It is the lowest form of musical composition I have ever heard.
If you hum the mattress jingle, it'll get rid of the payday jingle.
But then once I just have the mattress jingle stuck in my head?
It's not perfect science.
It's fine. Because that wasn't even the worst part of my day. The worst part of my day happened with the opening notes of that inane soap opera, Sands of Time.
Dun, dun, dun.
The wrong key, dearest, but I understand the intent. It was the most ridiculous 40 minutes of my life. Time I could have been using to write my sonata. There was seduction, scandal, and this lady named Charlene pushed her twin off a cliff and then went home to sleep with her husband. The twin's husband.
Oh.
The sister. The dead sister. Who turned out not to have died from the cliff, which just seems impossible. I can't believe I spent my entire day on this nonsense.
Sounds like she's interested in the soap. No, for real, it sounds kind of good. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty fun day. What happened with Charlene and the husband?
That's what I'd like to know.
See? It means you're a lady of leisure now and you can do what you want.
Ladies of leisure go to the symphony. I want to be on stage performing. And now I'm going to be forced to watch Sands of Time tomorrow as well to find out what's going to happen next. I feel hoodwinked. Soap opera has the word opera in it, but it isn't musical at all. Do you think Telly would let me watch the next episode tomorrow?
Probably just ask him nicely.
But we're not really friends, and I'm a complete stranger to him.
Nah, it's fine.
Everyone here already knows each other.
Then introduce yourself.
And then what?
Do all the stuff you'd do as if you were trying to be friends with someone.
She nods slowly.
Friends?
You've had friends before, haven't you?
I've had colleagues I admire to the point of crippling jealousy. That's kind of like being friends.
Did you care about them?
No.
Then, did you want to spend time with them?
God, no.
Did you root for their success?
You don't root for the competition.
Well, you're boned, Keys.
You rip off their heads and paint the inside of your soundboard with their blood.
Oh. This is the single hottest thing I've ever heard.
Good. I don't want to do that with Telly, though, but I'm not sure how to go about it.
Tell him how much you've enjoyed watching him all day.
Isn't that a little creepy?
No, he'll
I've
love
never
it.
even talked to him.
He'll love it. If you're lucky, he'll be into it.
And if I'm not?
Then it's gonna be real embarrassing for you.
What a great help you are.
Just call me the friend whisperer.
If he says it's all right and I can watch a few more shows, do I have your permission to do that before I get back to my sonata?
Of course. Why are you asking me for permission? Yeah.
I'm not sure. My days at the music department were always so busy. It just seems like I should be asking someone before I spend hours doing nothing.
However you want to spend your time is up to you. Yeah.
That's a relief. Thanks, Maestro.
No problem. Bedtime. Crouch walk to the bed. Oh no, that is quite a bit slower. Every time, I know this isn't like a horror game, but every time I come around this corner and see this post right here, I think it's like a person standing there. And I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Okay, can I finish this?
Oh, look, a fantastic red shirt. If only you were a Toreador.
A what?
We have just been discussing whether or not we're excited for the upcoming end of our little project.
I, for one, cannot decide. On the one hand, it means we will have completed the piece. And there's something wonderful about that. Something wonderful that we've worked on together. What we've created couldn't have been created by anyone else at any other time than by us, right now. On the other hand, we won't be in the midst of it anymore. And that's... there's so much sadness in that. I think that I'll miss you all. I'll miss this.
We still talk.
Such suffering on either hand. How sweet. And Cam? Cam?
Yeah? What are we talking about?
About the end of our time together. How we feel about it. I'm very ready to have it all finished at last. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
Apathy? What a fetching color it is on you, Cameron. Shall we get started?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm with Cam. I like Cam.
Aw, just when I didn't want a friend.
Shut up.
I'm ready when you are.
All right then, on we go. Oh, I was wondering when we were going to get to this one. This is a photo. It's a darling photo. Of you on the toilet, taking your first all-by-yourself poop. You kept screaming for her to get the camera, and you held that little poopy in until she went and got it. I don't think your father was there. He heard about it over dinner. Shall we put this on display?
Absolutely. Yes. Everyone who comes over should see this on display.
The artist putting her own shame on display. A true piece of art.
Just make sure it's got glass art, not just a frame. Splatter and all.
Ew. You think of everything.
Yes, I do. So nice to be noticed. So nice to be in agreement. And it looks like we're on a roll with your childhood. Spaghetti was just not your favorite as a child, was it?
Those noodles look really familiar, actually.
My, what an amazing expression. Oh, look at those tears.
What shall we do with this one?
Hang that shit up. This is exquisite.
I love a good still life. What a moment to capture.
Riveting. Next up on the childhood railroad, You doing a lot of childhood-type things. There are a couple of them that still make me smile.
Look at Teddy!
You playing knights with the plunger sword. That evil dragon never stood a chance.
Wait. So we have Teddy here. We have Rebel here. We have Stepford. Is this technically... What the fuck is his name? Is it Johnny? And then we're inside of Drysdale. Wink wink. Wink wonk.
Pretending
And
to do your
Lyric.
homework by wearing the book on your head. You thought it was some version of osmosis, where if the words touched you, you'd just know them. It didn't work, of course, but one can dream. Anyway, it's a lovely little collage.
It definitely goes on the wall. All of them do.
Oh, I agree. What is artistic if not our own life histories?
Isn't he sweet?
Not as sweet as you.
Oh, darling. Keep complimenting my sweetness and I'll show you my salty side.
Amazing.
Oh, look. It's something you made. Your Plentio pasta portrait. Your teacher was quite a talented artist.
I made this, not my teacher.
You randomly glued pasta to a piece of construction paper, and your teacher created this beautiful drawing around it. At best, I'd say the artistic talent was equally distributed. So, what shall we do with it?
We could toss it.
Nice. I almost never get dried pasta. Only the gooey stuff.
Congratulations, Cam. Oh, this one is a bit ironic. Your diploma. Your Bachelor of Fine Arts in Customer Service.
What if I toss it?
You know, no matter what happens, you still earned this.
What if I toss it?
Shall we hang it? AI be damned.
Nah, I'll hang it up. I'll toss it.
That you did.
On another run.
The art of an achievement.
We are quite near an achievement ourselves. Oh my goodness. This is our last item. It's your graduation day from high
With
school.
Teddy?
We were all so proud of you. And look who else was there with you. It's Teddy.
Hi, Teddy. It was so nice that day.
With you forever and always. What about this one?
Hang it up.
I know just where it should go.
You
Excellent.
put it in my bedroom, I'm pissed.
This concludes our last culling. Your walls are absolutely bursting with your memories. So much better than being bursting with them myself. Well, my darling, I'm quite sad to say that it's over. I did not expect to enjoy getting through all that with you, but you are very pleasant company. And existing on my own now, unencumbered by stuff. I can't even tell you how good that feels. Thank you for making it possible.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. Needless to say, you couldn't have done that without me. Or you wouldn't have, at least. But I also couldn't have done it without you. We both enjoyed ourselves, it seems.
The enjoyment can continue, I think.
Oh, I agree. I didn't want to ask if you weren't ready. Where we've been is fairly tame compared to where we could go.
Buckle up, twisty lady.
Mmm. Bite if you ask, darling.
Amazing. We're in love. She was also poised. Okay. And there's still this pile here. So I think... Let's try talking to Monique again.
Hello.
I have to ask her for money is one of her collectibles. Yeah, I gotta ask her for 20 bucks.
I was just talking with Will.
Will? Who's that?
No, Will. Here he is.
Oh!
When you perish, these will be the items and their values that you will bequeath.
$100 cash.
You should name a next of
Candelabra
kin,
gold.
if you had anyone worthy of that.
Candelabra gold? I'll leave it all to you because you're so lovely.
You leave me to me? That makes no sense. Moving on. I was speaking with Will in anticipation of your arrival.
Because I'm going to die soon.
Not soon, one must hope. I enjoy giving counsel. What shall I counsel you on today? Another reminder that my words are of my own opinion on your savings situation.
Is there a way to save on food delivery?
If you are that adamant on not cooking, I can only recommend ordering for pickup instead. Don't give me that look. Think of it this way. You'll save on having to pay ridiculous app fees and tip.
I mean, that's fair.
And you get to step out of the house for a little bit. Not that I can speak on that.
If my wallet's ever hurting, maybe you can join me.
Let us hope it does not come to that. I am slightly uncomfortable with this many words at once. Most people assume the safe, Sophia, and I are close because she, safeguards me, but we are more like respectful neighbors. I am used to solitude.
You should get out of the safe sometime.
I cannot. It's too much of a risk to leave here. You know that. That's why you put me here.
I'm not saying we spend you.
And what if I need to be spent? You may not consider certain issues an emergency, but I may spot dangers in this home that need to be addressed. Dangers that I will need to recalculate for. Ugh. You are just not getting it.
Get what?
Being in here gives me peace. It takes a lot of mental preparation and fortitude to do what I do. And I cannot have any distractions. I understand it is your prerogative to date every object in this household, but I am not an item for pleasure. Please know that and respect me.
Okay, I'm being respectful then.
If you do not mind, please excuse yourself. I need some space. Please come back on a Sunday.
A Sunday? Okay. My baby photos. That's so cute. Let's talk to Teddy.
Got a nice punchy one for you today.
Let me have it.
Here's the wind-up. Learn how to throw a really good punch.
Okay, take this.
Now, hang on there. I'm not saying to go around punching everyone right this minute. Although, if you decide to take that boxing class, that's probably pretty good advice. But you'll learn to throw one. A solid one that comes from the hips. It'll make you stronger, make you feel powerful and more confident in yourself. And if you're anything like me, it makes you feel pretty darn cool too. When I'm feeling down, sometimes I just stand in the mirror and throw a few really good punches. And all of a sudden, I've got my swagger back. Give it a try. I'll be cheering for you.
Thanks, Teddy.
Stay frosty.
Hi, Parsh. I see you peeking. The picture on the the dresser is so funny. I was gonna say desk, but that's not what this is. Oh, I want to try talking to the poster now. Why?
What's wrong with food fetch?
There's nothing wrong with food fetch. There's something wrong with us always using food fetch. I was not made to simply reheat pizza.
It's the best way to do it.
But to make your own pizza, to place your own toppings, arranging them in the masterful design and allowing me to help elevate the dish to the best it can be, that is the stuff dreams are made of. Mm-hmm.
Am I interrupting something?
Stefan is upset I told him to warm the pizza up in the oven.
Upset? I'm not upset. You told them what you suggested was correct.
I just wanted them to have a great lunch. Isn't that what we both want?
Of course I do. Who you think I am? A good meal is the best thing in the world.
True.
What did you think? Was the pizza better warmed up in the oven?
I could have used the air fryer. I ate it cold, like leftover pizzas should be, and I feel like they would hate that. That was the way to go.
See, Stefan? Nothing wrong with some leftovers from Food Fetch.
I'm glad you enjoyed that meal then. When you're ready to cook some real cuisine, you know where to find me.
Loosen up a bit. Cool kid enjoyed the food. Isn't that all that matters?
You have a point, Freddy. I still think fresh cooked pizza would be so delicious.
I mean, you're right.
I can smell the cheese now, and the tomato sauce, and oh, I'd watch it bubble and crisp up.
If you're trying to make me hungry, it's working.
See? You aren't the only one who knows about food, Freddy.
I'll just order pie on life through Food Fetch. No, we should make a pizza sometime.
That's a great idea, cool kid.
But it was my idea.
You're just trying to impress, cool kid.
It was my idea.
Okay, if you say so.
You were something else, Freddy. I'm leaving before Freddy makes me start a fire. Let me know when you're ready to do some real cooking. You know where to find me.
You'll have to excuse Stefan. Sometimes I think he loves food more than I do, which is impossible. He's just frosty that I had a good idea. I know a lot about food. You have really good taste, BT Dubs.
Did you just say BT Dubs out loud?
I'm just trying to be a cool kid like you.
Oh no, he's trying to relate to the youth, and I'm not even the youth. You don't have to try so hard, you already are cool.
Well, maybe we can chill together more often.
Good thing I know where to find you.
I'll be chilling here, waiting for you. Oh, before you go, you want a snack?
Hell yeah, I do. Sure, thanks.
Great. Here you go.
Oh. What?
Oh, I thought you said...
I also have a crush on Freddy. I like him.
Well, just keep it. I'll see you around, cool kid.
What about my snack? Freddy, what about my snack? All of your collectibles are around me getting food out of you. Hello, Tebow. How are you? Who should we talk to last? Should we get some, Drysdale?
Ah, Cherub. There you are. I am quite glad that you've returned. I've been sitting on some very big thoughts, and I haven't had the opportunity to express them until now, and as you can imagine, sitting on anything big for a long period of time makes me antsy. And you even got me to weep openly, which is something that only those with the most exclusive of backstage passes ever get to see. Points.
We already have that.
To begin,
don't we?
I've been thinking about you. Did you know that you can be unbelievably annoying?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yes. Frustrating to the point of nausea.
Nausea?
But I have to tell you, I like it. I know. That expression on your face, I'm assuming it's shock, yes?
Closer to amusement.
Amusement. That would most likely be my next guess, yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm accustomed to seeing mostly awe, admiration, love, worship, etc. on the faces of folk in my audience, so I'm trying to get better at deciphering facial expressions that aren't that.
Right. How good of you.
Anyway, you're annoying, and I also like you. And I appreciate your, well, let's just call it what it is, friendship. So I'm wondering if you'd like to officially call yourself my friend.
Friend? Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Do it we shall! The friendship, I mean, nothing else. Oh, nothing more. I mean, dear Barbara, you know what I mean. Wink.
Oops, shit. I skipped the wink.
You and me against linoleum, Cherub.
Against linoleum. Well, That's not what we wanted. And I'm upset now. Because, what the fuck? I wonder if, maybe if we do something more with Washford, maybe, it would have given us different, or maybe we can still progress to love later.
Hmm?
Oh.
Hmm?
Right, okay, right. Who do we talk to today? Wyndolyn? Wait, do I still have to talk to Freddy about food for the party? Did I actually have to do that? I'm talking to him anyway.
Cool kid, welcome back. You feeling hungry? Let me see what I've got. Freezer burn. What is that smell?
I don't know, but it smells awful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. The ice tray is clean. Water lines are clear.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
Wait, I know what it is.
Help you with what?
This is kind of embarrassing, but I think I'm holding something rotten.
The pickles.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of embarrassed. I can't believe I let something go bad on my watch.
Hungry? Me too.
It's not cool at all.
It's almost food time. It's okay, we'll figure it out together.
Really? Thank you so much. I think it's in the back and I can't reach. Let me think what it could be. Cold snap. I bet it is the Thai food. Can you grab that? It's all stuck together. Is that sauce or slime? Let me smell.
Oh my.
Oh no, that's slime. 100% slime. 1000% slime. Toss it out, toss it out. Oh, I wonder if the cake is still any good.
This cake is a fossil.
Yeah, we might want to pitch that one too. I'm sorry I couldn't keep it all fresh for you, but I do want to thank you for helping me out here.
Of course, you did your best to keep things together.
I don't know, cool kid.
No, you did your best.
You're being really awesome about all this. I appreciate it. But I've got to get to cleaning. That slime back there is going to take some scrubbing.
I wish my fridge cleaned itself. What the fuck? You sure you don't want some company? Yeah, let me stand out.
I'd rather do this by myself, if you don't mind.
Okay.
But again, super cool of you to offer.
Oh, it'll be faster together.
For the first time since you've met him, Freddy looks
I
angry.
didn't want to make him angry.
His
Why did
voice
I
is
have
an
to make him
intimidating
angry?
roar.
Don't roar at me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to.
Listen, shithead!
No, Freddy, I'm sorry.
You get the fuck out of my way! Let me do this!
Hey, Freddy, what is this?
Who I really am. A monster!
No.
Who ruins your food!
No. You're not a monster.
I'm clearly a fucking monster!
No, never that, Freddy. Never.
Freddy falls back against the wall, one hand clutching his chest as he struggles to catch his breath. He seems to be waging some sort of internal battle. He is a shadow of the monster he just was. Quiet and small.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay, Freddy.
Please, just go.
Oh. Freddy.
He is gone.
Well, shit. What is our empathy at? That's the wrong button. It's at 65. Okay. Wyndolyn. Let's talk to you at a different window. Let's try this one.
Will you just look at that house over there? How long has it been empty? 3 months? 4?
You think I pay attention to that?
Ugh, I wish someone would move in and fix up the place. Do you have any friends looking for a place to live?
Friends? Okay. Not right now.
Right. You don't have any friends.
Listen, I'm trying, Wyndolyn.
I should have expected that. I know you don't socialize with other humans. It
I
really is a
try.
shame. It's such a cute house. Whoever gets it will have a lot of work to do. Their gutter is falling off and everything. That window is so caked up you can't see inside at all. I'm surprised the thing isn't broken.
Why are you so interested in that other house?
Well, it is the talk of the neighborhood.
Is it?
At least I think it should be. A place like that is going to make the whole block look terrible. Someone should move in soon. If you think of anyone, let me know.
I sure will. Who would you tell?
I might have a window into the real estate market. Which basically means I'd tell the windows of the house and then they do the rest. Let them figure it out. I just hope someone moves in soon before the neighborhood goes to the birds. Anyway, I have reached my conversation limit for one go-round. See you around, looker.
Ah, you are returned. Each sunrise should be greeted with the same surprise and gratitude.
Okay.
I am, as you might have gleaned, glad to see you.
Will that help me win my relationship with Drysdale?
I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking that we have had our disagreements. There have been several moments I wanted to toss you out on your derriere and watch you bounce, flopping on the floor with your silly modern notions jangling around your skull.
Yeah, Mary, do you like his little window right here where you could see his abs?
But then, I have thought that I have respected you. There are so few beings who would ever disagree with me out loud, much less over time, and even less than that with respect or with curiosity.
I do respect you, long speeches included.
And so, I am thinking that I may at last have a friend. A true friend.
I'm gonna be stuck at friends with both of you.
Water, they say, is a universal solvent. Perhaps you are that thing that makes me who I am. You are the stubborn, life-affirming, challenging stain.
I'm a stain?
Yes, precisely, in the best possible way.
Uh-huh.
Do you accept?
Sure.
If you are a stain, you are dark chocolate or rich green grass. You are extraordinary and indicative of a fine experience. So, new friend, what is on your mind these days?
Drysdale.
Drysdale. And what about him? My other true, if lost, if irretrievable, friend.
I think we should go talk to him.
Drysdale. I have dreamt of him. His face has been before my eyes like a veil, covering and coloring my world for longer than I care to recall. I do love him. But do you find that there comes a moment when love itself is not enough?
Sometimes.
This love was so outsized once that it could hold the mistakes and the pain. But it has deflated. And well...
Tebow has a bunch of those Pokemon Hershey Kisses. I had one left at my desk. I think it was Oddish. It was Oddish.
If he will apologize, if he will see what he did and how it hurt me, the love will be free. I will see him anew, and we together will leave that ugly country.
I'll see if he wants that.
If he cannot or will not, then I will leave the love behind. I will carry only the memory. The resizing of my love for him has opened me. Perhaps to you, if you will have me. I am no longer limited by false loyalty, fear in a frock coat. Do you accept my love? Drysdale and I, very soon shall know where we stand. But you, where do you and I stand now?
With all my heart, Washford. Oh, fuck yeah.
The drop of water will seek its source, so I shall seek you.
Don't know which one that was. Oh. You're living proof that heart is actually an awesome superpower. You're the one your parents go to when the computer is acting funny. You're pretty okay at that game with the metal hoop and the buzzing noodle. What? Okay, Drysdale. What's going on, my friend?
Friend! Ooh, no, I don't like that at all. What a dull word.
So can we be in love?
Chum. Compatriot. Oh, familiar. I like that. A little bit of the dark and sensual. What can I do for you, familiar mine?
I've been thinking of getting you and Washford back together.
Ah, cherub. I've tried. When I call him, he doesn't come.
We could figure something
What
out.
could be done?
Well, I said that we would come talk. Did I misunderstand him? Are we not trying? He just gave up and decided to love me. I know you've tried, I'm sorry.
Might be for nothing. But at least we have each other.
Can we be in love after I write love next to Washford and his name in my notes? Yeah. No? But Drysdale, I love you. But... fine. Let's go talk to Barry Styles before bed. I need someone more positive in my life.
Well, hello again, darling. Absolutely fab to be in your lumescent company again. What's new with you? I hope all is gorgeous.
Hi again, Barry. Oh, you are gorgeous.
I am indeed. So, since we last chatted, I memorized the hex codes of all my favorite shades of pink. And then I forgot them.
Amazing.
I was supposed to be organizing all my color palettes before I got distracted by thinking about pink things and trying to name all the stuff I know that's pink. So, anyway, if you were thinking of going with the Smile Republic Berry Red eyeshadow today, I apologize in advance for not knowing where it is.
You really do have a lot going on in that brain, don't you?
I suppose I do. Which is funny, because if you'd ask me, I'd say my head's empty most of the time. I forget enough things that it should be. But the moment a thought's gone, the space immediately gets filled up with something else. Well, that reminds me. I was actually going to ask if you could help me with that. I mean, from the color coordination on your amazing outfit alone, it's clear you're far, far, far more level-headed than I am, darling, and...
I don't know about that.
I'm messier than one gets trying to do their mascara in the back of a moving taxi.
I wouldn't say I'm a beacon of organization, but I can do my best to help.
If you're offering, I'd absolutely love the help, sweetie. Lately, I've just found it really, really hard to focus on anything. You know, I realized after we spoke last time that I actually can't remember what we talked about. Like, I have little flickers of the conversation.
Barry is our makeup.
Like snapshots almost, but you were really interesting and I enjoyed chatting and I feel awful that I can't remember anything as if you weren't and I didn't.
Barry falls silent, the weight of his confession clearly getting to him.
Yeah, I like his outfit to an extent. I don't know how I feel about the lipstick hair, like it fits him, but I don't know. I don't know. But the brushes, love it. Barry, it's okay not to remember everything. I don't think forgetting the details of a conversation is that terrible a thing to do.
It's more than that, though. For example, if I watched a movie, do you know how much I'd remember by the time we hit the credits? Same thing, just snapshots. Maybe a line or two for a while, but it can be more important stuff than that too. It could be the happiest day of my life, and I'd still walk away with cliff notes that'll fade in no time at all. Feels like my brain robs from itself. Just takes away the things I experience and leaves an outline in its place. I can feel life crumbling away behind me like a particularly cheap liner pen.
So you're forgetful is what you're saying. I'm sorry that happens to you.
Thank you.
Like
It makes me feel really bad.
the bottom one was like relating a little bit, but I don't know.
Guilty sometimes. Like, it's not exactly respectful to forget people's names the 5th time you've heard them, or constantly fail to honor commitments because you lose all track of them. Or get told something really important and meaningful, something you should really truly treasure, and just lose it. Then again, my stupid brain's a steel trap for stuff that's totally not all that important. It's just whatever silly thing I'm mega focused on at the time. I once learned a whole bunch of meaningless facts about Herne Bay in Kent. At one point, I could quote you every line of I Want to Be Your Granary, or give you the history of the pinball machine.
Your granary.
I could have told you all that. Until I got bored and forgot.
Sounds normal to me. You remember things you're interested in.
The only thing that ever really stays is the thing I talk people's ears off about all the time. Cosmetics, product, makeup, and skincare, all that glitz.
Yeah, and there's a million of them, so it takes up all your brain space.
I'm never not fascinated by the things we style ourselves with, and I guess that's what makes Barry Styles Barry Styles. It's what I can remember, so that's me. Pretty ironic, darling. The closest thing to my heart is only skin deep.
Maybe for some, but you make people feel good. That's definitely something that matters.
Barry gives you a warm smile.
That's a lovely way of looking at it. You have a beautiful perspective.
So what was it you actually needed my help with?
Oh, yes! I forgot that's what actually started this. I can't remember a single thing, and it looks to me like you're able to keep track of roughly 100 things at once.
Roughly, yeah. All of the people in this game. That's why I have a notebook, my dear.
So, like, how? How can I at least pay attention to the things I want to pay attention to?
Well, it seems to me that you can't keep everything in your head. Keeping it somewhere else might be the best thing.
How do you mean, hun?
Like a notebook. Yeah, it might sound obvious, but write things down. Not just important dates, but all sorts of things.
All sorts of things.
The others said... Oh, things others said that made you laugh. The details of events that you keep wishing you didn't forget.
Oh, yes, of course, darling. It's so obvious. Yet I never actually do it. Sometimes I think to do it, but then I just don't. Feels like too much, or I convince myself I don't need to. But I do need to, don't I?
To be blunt, yeah.
Heck, even if I forget to bring a notepad, I'm literally never more than 2 inches away from a liner pen in my own arms.
Using the tools of the trade aren't a bad idea, actually.
Oh, like, I could use the orange eyeshadow as a highlighter for super important notes, because it's a lovely shade and it's always left unused on the palette. And I have this red ink liner that's always been too splodgy for lips, but oh, it looked gorgeous in a notebook. I didn't even think about how fabulous the book itself could look.
That's the idea. If you make it fun, you make it far easier to remember.
I'm getting giddy just thinking about glittering up a notebook, like giving my own memories a makeover. This is brilliant. This is just brilliant. Thank you so much.
I'm delighted to have helped. I love hearing you say brilliant.
Brilliant. Now, I absolutely must get to work.
I love him. I might do just one more day, because I'm getting pretty hungry. I do want to see who else we could talk to empathy-wise, though. We could talk to Teddy again. We could talk to Betty. We could talk to Arma. Let's talk to Betty.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. You recognize that odd feeling.
Oh.
Betty is speaking with Nightmare.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
Good question, Tebow. When did I have ramen? It was a bit ago, right? It wouldn't be bad for me to have more.
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I'll see you later.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Seen what coming?
That no. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends...
Yeah, I don't know if that's how that works.
I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
I love the sound of that.
Me too. Okay, see how this strikes you. I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being.
Uh-huh.
My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved. And I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss.
Have a good night, Mary. Thank you for hanging out.
But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid.
Uh-huh.
There. You see?
The scariest part is you're waking up alone. Oh wait, I do kind of get it.
Right? That's a pretty tame example. But there's all sorts of possibilities. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems.
Maybe.
But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently.
What problem is that?
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
You can do that, but I would like to talk about you.
You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
I literally sleep on you every night. What?
Guess there's no point in hiding it now. You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
My presence is torture. Wow, thanks. What?
Please, don't pretend to be surprised. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
I never slept so well before you.
You don't know what it means to me to hear that from you. It's what I was made for, you know? I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please, take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
I guess. I already have my answer. All right.
Thank you for considering it. Sleep well tonight.
Who else did I say? Teddy, that's right. Teddy, and we could talk to Henry. Hoove.
It's important to understand the difference between things being clean and things being organized.
Okay.
Clean is very important. Just doing a little bit every day. A little dusting here. Keeping the dishes clean, dry, and put away. It does something for your mental state. Somehow by cleaning your space, you can clean out your mind too. But organization, that is a totally personal thing. Different people have different definitions of what organization is like, what it feels like. There's no right way, and there's no wrong way.
True.
The most important thing to remember about organization is this. Your home, your work, your life is right. As soon as it feels right to you. And however it ends up looking, make sure you leave room for your teddy bear in there somewhere.
I should have put him on the bed.
He does love you.
I did say that, T-Bow. Pull my heartstrings, why don't you?
Can't help it. See you for the next one.
How do I move him to the bed? I had the option at first, but I thought I would get it again, and I haven't. And it makes me sad. Let's talk to Hoove. Where have we not spoken to Wyndolyn?
Huh? Oh. Hi. Sorry, I'm just trying to suck up this speck of dust. Give me a sec.
Hoove huffs and puffs, but try as he might, he can't quite manage to capture the dust he's aiming for.
I love him. You got this.
You know what? Forget it. My suction is no good anymore. I have no room for it anyway. So, what's up?
I was wondering if we could hang out. What? Maybe we can go on a date?
I'm packed to the brim. I can maybe hang out later when I'm finished here.
Okay, yeah. When will that be? I do love it.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, no hard feelings, but
No.
I should go.
I should ask to hang out.
When you come back, I'll try to be free, but no promises.
Take your time.
Thanks, pal. I think if we're gonna have a friendship, it'll be when I have a little time off.
Friends! Oh no, what have I done?
Let's go clean up a few cans of oil together next time you're free.
Well, it gave me the empathy. Alright. Hopefully, I still don't know if it's like confirmed if they're locked in place. I don't think they are, because if they were locked in place, then you wouldn't be able to get love with Dorian. Because you get friends on your first day, like the tutorial day. Did she want me to talk to her here again? That was this one, right?
I have bad news for you.
Oh no. What's wrong?
The window next door wouldn't talk. Not a single word from her. I admire her loyalty, honestly. If they had asked me, I would have told them everything.
You would talk about me?
There isn't much to tell. You don't do anything really interesting. I let people see everything. Nothing to hide here! Either way, I decided to do the only thing you can do when you don't have information.
Investigate?
I know, Maggie. I have other means. Speculate wildly!
Uh-huh.
Using everything that I have seen, I am sure I can put things together. It'll be like our own personal soap opera. I love soap operas. You always know exactly who hates who and why. As viewers, we get to know everything. And they had a big party last week, too. I bet that's where everything went down. Oh, it's a shame you didn't get an invite. You could have brought back great intel. Sadly, I don't know anyone's name, so I'll have to come up with a few myself. Ooh, this might take me a bit of time.
Okay, I'm in. What's next?
Meet me here another day. We'll come up with some good stories. I'm getting a bit tired from all this yapping.
I've had to do more yapping with you than... I guess whatever is fine. It's not that I dislike her or anything. Should we... Did Keys want me to talk to Telly? No, she was gonna talk to Telly, right? Can I ask if she watched the show?
Ah, it's you. Hello.
Hello. How'd it go with Telly?
I think it went well. I wasn't sure where to start, so I just told him how much I'd enjoyed watching all the shows I'd watched. And, well, everything after that came pretty easily. We talked about the house and Sands of Time. He even gave me a few plot pointers for my sonata.
Sounds like it was friendly then.
It does, doesn't it? Would one say that he and I are friends now? Or is there a ritual at this point to complete the process?
There's a blood sacrifice that needs to happen to the house gods. There's proposed musical tears to our friends, and so many people had instant inputs. It could definitely be the start of a friendship. I'm gonna tell her she's adorable, though.
I'm just new to this, that's all. I think I realized something else while I was talking to Telly.
What's that?
That I might like to be friends with you as well, if you'll have me.
Another victim of my irresistible charm. I thought we already were friends.
If we are, then I'm afraid I haven't been very good to you.
What makes you say that?
Telly was telling me about this documentary on landfills and how people throw away all kinds of things, including pianos. I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were.
That wasn't me, that was you.
I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were. But I'm glad that I'm sitting here instead of on a pile of trash and severed limbs.
You lost me with the limbs. I do enjoy your company, Keys, even if I don't know how to play you.
Yet, I can always teach you.
I would love that.
After my sonata. Anyway, I stand before you now, declaring my thanks and announcing my intention to be a friend to you. Did I do that right? You're supposed to announce your intention to be friends?
You're supposed to seal it with a kiss on each cheek, but we can do that some other time.
Yes, some other time I would be delighted to. Can I ask you a personal question?
Of course. That's what friends do.
Why didn't you get something new and shiny? Why a hand-me-down?
I didn't want anything else after I saw you. You were perfect.
Thank you for saying that. Well, I have a soap opera to catch up on and a sonata to write. I'll see you around, friend.
I fear I am in love with her. Alright, I gotta talk to Betty again. I was like, I'm gonna be done. Yeah, no, we're doing one more. Last one more. It's always one more. I want to talk to Keys first.
Oh
Is she even empathy? I don't think she is.
So
She's not.
when you come by. Could I run something by you for the sonata?
Of course.
I'm afraid I've hit a bit of a creative wall.
Oh no. But you're in the middle of the room, and you want my help?
It's nothing technical. I'd just like a second opinion.
Alright, lay it on me.
When we last left off, Piana, famous and beautiful Shan goddess, had been traveling the mortal realm trying to find a way back home. The charlatan magician she'd first sought out is now accompanying her, by the way.
Sounds good.
The magician knows the realm and its inhabitants better than Piana could ever hope to, and as such has helped Piana make personal connections. As it turns out, the magician isn't terrible company. Piana has come to enjoy her chats as they travel along, but this is where I hit a wall. The story has always been about Piana getting back home. Action, adventure, vengeance. But I've been toying with the idea of a romantic subplot between the magician and Piana.
Oh, hell yeah. Mash their faces together. I think the magician might enjoy the plot development.
There's one more thing. I'd like to lodge a formal complaint against another member of the household.
Oh. I'm gonna have to start charging. Who is it this time? I'll get it sorted.
It's against Rainey.
Ah! But you're both musical.
Yes, we are cut from different cloths, but both musical in nature. She was playing something classical the other day.
Okay.
There was a piano part.
Okay.
As resident piano, that should have been my responsibility. My role was usurped, and I'd like to place the record in question on the list of banned music.
I like how she said usurped. Since when has there been a list of banned music?
I've just started one. The other option, of course, would be to have her play the record over and over again.
So what you really want is to hear it again.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
This doesn't actually sound like a complaint, Keys.
Oh, I don't know. Old habits die hard. I'll go introduce myself. Thanks for the kind ear.
Amazing. I'm gonna talk to Betty still. I have not forgotten about Betty. However, we haven't talked to Gaia.
Hello again, my love. Got any traveler stories for me?
Yes, actually. I spoke with someone.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Go on then. The Scandelabra is from a small village in Switzerland. Dorian is from England. Gotta be. Is the Scandelabra... I remember no details. Are any of these true?
Fine, sure.
He traveled all the way there, all the way here, through many different lands.
Okay, if you say so.
What do you mean?
Sorry, Ducky. Sounds like he was pulling your leg. He just doesn't have that same something that the other travelers do.
So you think he lied?
Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yeah.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Amir is from the Middle East.
Oh!
Salam, Gaia.
Oh, he pops up.
Oh, goodness, look at you.
I will regale you with a fact about my homeland of Iran. Persian weddings are marvelous affairs. They have a beautiful ceremonial spread called Sofre Artt.
Amazing.
It's got spices, coins, desserts, and best of all, a large mirror as the centerpiece.
Desserts is spelled wrong, but that's okay.
The bride comes in veiled, and the groom gets his first look at her through the mirror.
Oh, that's so romantic.
I think so too. The mirror symbolizes light and a bright future for the happy couple. There's also candelabras on either side of the mirror. Their fire symbolizes purity.
Wow. Mirror setup sounds like something else, but the candelabra part worries me a bit.
Scandelabra.
I hope Scandelabra's never been invited to one of those. He's kinda sketchy.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't invite him to be part of my spread.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yeah, we're just gonna go through them.
Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Dorian is from England. Gotta be.
That's lovely.
What's all this then?
Oh, that's one of the things they say over there.
Rubbish.
Oh, keep going.
You having a laugh?
I'm taking the piss.
Oh my god.
Listen, you two. Canada and America are beholden to England for smithing and refining the language we're speaking right now, which is called...
Canadian. English.
English.
Uh-huh.
From England, land of angles.
Sure.
Did we learn anything from that?
I don't think so.
I do like getting under his door frame just a little, though. Always worth a giggle.
I
Anyways,
love
that's
her.
great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yeah.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Keith is from Spain.
Makes sense to me with a devilishly charming accent like that.
Alas, no. Gibraltar is a small place next to Spain. There are only around 32,000 people who live there.
Did you even tell me where you were from?
Oops, that's embarrassing.
One would think, of all of us here, shouldn't you know its location?
Not everything is labeled, okay? And there are some countries stuck to me backside.
Oh my god.
You can remember I hail from Gibraltar because we have a key on our flag.
Do you think Australia is on her butt?
Oh, that is easy to remember.
Like, where would it... It's... Australia's the low enough one. Is the bottom her butt? Is her butt Antarctica?
I won't forget it. I've got it on lock.
I must be on my way.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down.
S.A.P. Pickles fell out of the window into the hammock.
Did you have any more?
I do.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Miranda's from afar. Have you heard of a resident goddess? Drysdale must be from abroad with that accent.
No. Some travelers just have accents. He and Washford were cut from the same cloth. Metal tube.
Metal tube.
He just plays it up for the fans. Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
Okay.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Kristoff is from somewhere there's Vikings.
Noreg.
Noreg.
Sorry?
Norway.
Norway.
Oh, I see. Noreg is the word that your brethren used to name your country. You look fierce, Kristoff. Where are you from?
Oh, hell.
Oh, I didn't know that was a real place. How do you deal with all the fire and brimstone?
Gaia, I think he's fucking with you.
Brimstone? Are you speaking of hell?
Huh?
No, hell.
Hell.
Yes, hell?
Hell is the town where I was made. Hell is the place you will go when I am done with many, many violences upon you.
Upon me?
How else do you think I will conquer the world if not on a globe first?
Oh my god. Kristoff, Gaia is a sweetheart. There will be no conquering of her today.
Fine.
Unless it's
maybe not
in the
this
bed.
globe, but watch out. Other representations of the world.
Should I be afraid?
No, he's all the way in the gym.
Ooh. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
You got what, 2 more?
Really? Then go on then.
Oh,
Let's
god,
hear it.
wait. Yeah, have you heard of our resident goddess?
Of course. I met her in that sooty place you call
yeah.
crawl space.
You're with us.
Hello, my child.
Huh?
You appear to wish for me to give you some sort of fact.
You got me.
Many of my formations are beautiful in ways that only I can sense. There is beauty in some delicately arranged constructs hundreds of meters below my surface that you may never witness. For your sake, I do find a certain formation called Queen's Head in what has been designated as Yelio, Taiwan. Here, the formation has naturally crafted a bust of one of your famous human queens, Nefertiti. Purely accidental, but worth noting nonetheless.
Oh, very cool. I've heard some cool rock facts in my day, and I'd say that one
head and shoulders above the rest.
I wonder why, Gaia.
Remain well, small representation of my form.
I wonder if Rongomaiwhenua would be interested in my island. We do call it the Rock sometimes. Seems like it'd be in her wheelhouse. Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
I got two
Really?
more for
Then
you.
go on then. Let's hear it.
from
That I
Washford.
am. As the resident singer here, I want to regale you with a musical facts.
I like music. I like facts.
Mexico has a rich history with mariachi music.
Mm-hmm.
The first female band to ever perform mariachi was Las Adelitas. They were named after a famous ballad, La Adelita, which is about a woman fighting in the Mexican Revolution. Adelita is the nickname given to the women who fought alongside men in the Mexican Revolutionary War.
Ooh, vive la revolution. Wait, that's French. I'm an idiot.
Actually, the Spanish is pretty much the same. Viva la revolución!
Haha, I lied. I'm a genius. A language-knowing genius. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
One more for ya.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it. Oh, I've always wondered where Jacques was from.
Wondering about me without my permission, eh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I am from the sea. My mother was a gale, and my father a column of thunder.
Oh, but where were you assembled?
Pegwell Bay, just east of Ramsgate.
Is that where you got your peg leg?
Oh, well, I got this peg leg from a fierce battle with the seven-headed hydra known as Penelope.
Penelope.
Sounds frightening.
She's actually just got the harmless office supplies.
Now imagine being made of so many different types of object. Pens where they're stabbing and staining, paper clips morphing into phantasmagorical shapes. And what sailor has ever survived an encounter with glue of such super strength as to stick their fingers together?
There be dragons. Got it.
And I know more about that ocean than your painted swells can ever tell.
Oh yeah? Try to out-ocean fact me.
Well, when a sailor scrubs the deck of a ship at sea, the goal is to scrub the salt water deeper into the wood, because it prevents wood-eating bacteria from growing.
Uh-huh.
I do all the scrubbing myself, as my own crew seems to be on permanent bloody holiday.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't know that. Most of my ocean facts are about how cold and murdery it is. And also how water in our bay is totally toxic for a long time because we dumped like 500 years of sewage into it. Whoops.
Nice.
Aye, sewage. The true scourge of the seas.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all. Did you have any more?
That is all of it.
This was really sweet of you. It really means the world to me. My brain is actually working. I feel filled out, completed, fully charted. Woohoo!
Was that everything? I'm so happy for you.
Wow, that's so strange. Finally, I have a full list of places that I know I could visit, but the only place I want to be is next to you.
The realization of what she's just said brings a sweet flush to Gaia's freckled cheeks.
Gosh, that's embarrassing. Probably shouldn't just say stuff out loud like that.
I'd love that, Gaia.
Thinking about you just makes my head spin, to be honest. If it's not too much trouble, would you mind bringing me along on your next outing?
Imagine you go to like the Ren Fair or something and just take this globe. Just like, oh yeah, this is my friend.
I don't care where we go. As long as I'm with you, I'll be peachy keen. You're my greatest journey yet.
Which one is she? She is smarts. Got 25 smarts now. Hell yeah. Let me just write down. Easy. I had no idea that would be a love conversation. Let alone that long of one, so I apologize if you hated that, but I loved it.
Ooh, welcome back, my dark ally. Come, let the next trial commence.
Give me all the trials.
The trial of the letters begins.
What? Letters?
Back before the great cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities.
Some have lasted several nights. Others, we simply gave up counting. Are you prepared to begin?
I have other objects to woo. I am prepared, Lord of Darkness.
Let the game of shadows begin! I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper up to you. It contains a macabre illustration of a dead person and a few mysterious lines.
Blank, 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 blank. Now, guess!
Wait, is this Hangman?
This is the Hanged Man. Now, choose your letter.
I bet it's Shadow. You know what?
The answer is Shadow.
Yeah. That's so sick, dude.
Completely sick. Your turn.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading player. Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Date Theaters, Darkness, This Sucks, or You're Cute? You're cute.
2 words. The second, 4 letters. The first, an apostrophe. This is most certainly a declaration of praise and endearment. How sweet of you, Penumbra. It's
He's
most
sweating a little.
certainly you're cool.
Nope. You're wrong.
What? That's impossible. What is the answer then?
Is you cute?
Shadow Lord falls silent as he tries and fails to process this compliment.
Oh. Well, I see you've chosen the path of flattery.
I love him.
As are you, Penumbra. Very cute. Ah, that was entertaining. It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man. Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise.
Who's Lunar Knight?
Oh, it was legendary.
Yeah, who's Lunar Knight?
An old comrade from before the Great Cataclysm.
Were you too close?
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean. Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other Void Dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
What happened?
The Great Cataclysm.
Ah. Tell me more, Shadow.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed. Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
Love.
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy.
I know, but I want you to fall in love with me.
Not anymore, at least. The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is time.
You drifted apart?
There was no one moment or act that caused it. One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side. Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions. They too left, one by one. And then, I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye, but I respected all of my friends' decisions, even Lunar's. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly and wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy.
This sounds made up. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect. Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, Penumbra. Thank you for listening to my tale.
Thank you, Shadow Lord. Let me talk to Betty real quick.
It feels strange to walk into your bedroom with so much tension in the air. After all, this is where you go to relax and recharge. But you told Betty you'd give her the day to consider her confession, and now she waits for you, seated at the bed like usual. You're struck by the realization that no matter what happens here, everything will change from here on out.
Thank you for coming. I hope you got a good night's rest.
As always. Just the same as I always do.
Oh, I'm so glad you slept well in my absence. At least one of us got some decent rest. I suppose there's no point in beating around the bush here, is there? What do you think? Of me? Of the idea of us? Is there hope for us to be more than just two partners who sleep together every night?
Yes.
Oh my god, really? You really feel the same?
I'm head over heels for you.
I can't believe this is happening. I always thought this was a fantasy I'd take to the junkyard.
If we sleep together every night, does this mean...
Don't you worry your sweet little head about that. I don't expect you to sleep with me every night, or ever. And you being with me doesn't mean you can't be with others. I have my own fun, after all. I'm just so happy we can be together now. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like I know you so well, but I want to get to know you better. And you must want to know me better. After all, I've only ever been a place for you to lay your head at night. You've never seen me for who I truly am until now. Tell me what you want from me, my love. All I want to do is make you happy.
Maybe we should have a date? First things first, I really think we should go to bed.
Go right to bed? Oh my goodness.
I meant to sleep. Let's cuddle.
Oh, well, I'd love that. But that's more for the end of the night, right? We should go on a real date. Okay. Where shall we go?
Why don't we watch a movie?
Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Shall we go to the living room then?
Yeah.
As you walk through the house with Betty on your arm, you attract quite a bit of attention. Eyes are on you in every room, or so it seems. For her part, Betty seems deeply pleased to be seen with you. She smiles at some, she waves at others. Sometimes, she seems like she wouldn't be out of place on a parade float. But when you finally arrive in the living room, you're blessedly alone. When you take a seat on the couch, Betty immediately seats herself next to you, cuddling up to you without hesitation.
What should we watch? Honestly, I'll watch anything. I'm just so happy to be here with you.
How do you feel about B-movie horror? I thought we could watch Friendship of the Bling. Hell yeah.
I hope you've got the 4-hour director's cut.
I sure do. Is there any other way to watch?
Perfect.
The movie is enjoyable, but Betty's presence makes it all the more so. She rests her head on your shoulder, sweet and inviting, and you can't help but wonder.
What's on your mind?
Do you want to get out of here?
Oh my god, I thought you'd never ask.
You and Betty make your way upstairs, hand in hand, giggling like teenagers. You've slept on Betty for years.
Oh my god.
But never truly slept with her. Tonight is a night of firsts. After tonight, you'll never look at your bed the same way. Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting positions. When you finally do go to bed, you sleep better than you can ever recall. Betty's soft warmth surrounding you, even in your dreams. This truly feels like the start of something beautiful.
Amazing. Give me that sweet empathy.
Aren't you just a dream come true?
Hell yeah. 75. We only need one more to talk to Cam. Or to realize him. I forget which one's for.
Baby.
There's something for one of Betty's collectibles that says, feed her something from the heart. And I don't know what that means, but I'm scared to find out. To round it out, we're going to talk to Tyrell.
You ready to get wrapped up in Tyrell? Because I'm always ready for some of you.
I can't wait to make a mess with you.
Ooh, I didn't know I would ever like someone so dirty. Come on here now. Let me get in real close.
Right after Betty, too. We're insane.
No one knows your nooks or crannies quite as well as your towel. Tyrell leaves you feeling fuzzy and warm, even a little shiny.
Amazing. 10 out of 10. Bedtime. Okay, save and quit time. Yeah, I'll just keep going over the same one. My body is perishing. I'll go to the main menu. But thank you for hanging out. I had a good time. We got a good amount of people to fall in love with us this time. And in what, like 4 hours? That's impressive. To me at least. I don't know. Whatever. My tummy is upset, so I don't feel like finding someone to raid. But but thank you for hanging out with me. I don't know why the music isn't going. There it goes. Thank you. I very much appreciate you spending time here and hanging out and seeing all the people we've been dating. I don't know if I will stream more tomorrow. It'll depend. We might. I don't know. If I do, I will see you then. And otherwise, I hope you have a good time. Bye-bye.